said that the power read stuff, the tower run, it's just a design run, and there ain't even no option for them to get no maps. He told you they were. He said some. I assume most of them. Yeah, but man, see that's what's so frustrating. We ain't never gonna be bigger than anybody. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta. This idea that you gotta overpower someone all the time is just trick them if you gotta trick them. Win outright, you gotta trick them.
All right, so basically all you do is you have to press it and hold it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Did he give you his headphones?
I got this right here. This is what he gave me.
That's what you're going to go with.
He said just turn it on to 102.5 and I can hear it all.
And then when you get through, just turn it.
When I'm just walking around there, make sure that there ain't no lights on.
Yeah, just do that on. Press it, hold it. Make sure, you get it up close to you and make sure that you can somehow, as a matter of fact, when you go down and let your shots, make sure you get it, kind of walk around down there and look up and maybe make sure you get the light. Here's what's coming to you. Okay, you want to make sure
So when they do the coin toss, I need to walk around this side and make sure that I hold it.
just walk right up to it, put it out there. You might see beforehand the official just say, I'm ready for it. It's okay.
And tell him if you don't like it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Just slap it. And if they are.
All right. Going to go down there and let's check it and see what we got. We're going on in like 15 minutes. And I want to go to you. Once we go in there, we'll go down to you for a minute. Just a little report.
Give us a field
But
report,
you
how the
can, we'll
conditions
test
are.
everything we're doing is on the test.
Yeehaw! I can actually pull off my sunglasses.
So I need to just say field conditions good, light breeze, really cool fall evening.
Yeah. Talk about how the
Just like
field
a really
looks
good
and
night for football.
yeah. Maybe talk about the crowd funneling in and stuff like that. It's gonna be awesome.
13 minutes. About 12 minutes we'll be on there.
I think I should have. I see you wore blue jeans, but of course you got to go out on the field. Well, I brought me a sweatshirt because I figured in a few minutes I'm gonna have to put it on when that sun starts going down. It's actually cooler up here tonight. It's anticipated that there's keys with these shorts. Usually because the sun hits over here all the time.
All right, I am hearing this noise. All right, let's check this out.
Because I'm hearing a buzzing, but I think it's them lights over there.
It's the amp. It's their PA system. That's why they're not playing anything. It's just out.
Is the PA system out total? Well, how they got how's
Yeah, they do that music on the field.
so how's C gonna do
Let's see
anything?
what we got.
Testing
hearing
1
some
2.
noise.
Testing 1 2.
Yeah, you coming in pretty good.
I hear some kind of little feedback.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. There's some kind of feedback coming from over there on the other side.
Here, I think I know what might be up on there. See if we're picking it up off these cords. Not hearing it there.
Wait, I gotta have my
Pick it
glasses.
up.
Do you still hear?
Still hearing
Oh no, I'm
some
still
noise.
hearing it too.
All right, hang on.
You still hear it, Lackey?
I think it's.
Testing 1 2.
We got you now.
All
I think
right,
it's
so
coming from,
I can hear some speakers over here on the home side.
All right, where are you now?
I'm right out on the 35-yard line.
Hey,
hash.
pull your earbuds out and turn your mic off and see if it's the buzzing's coming from over there.
I can hear it in my left ear. It is from the speaker system on the
Okay,
home side.
that's what I thought it was too. Because I heard it before I put my earphones on also.
Test.
Gotcha. Yeah,
So, this thing's got to really, it really has to be pointed towards you for me to be able, y'all to be able to
Right.
hear me, right?
Yeah, walk and turn around, and I'll tell you. Let's see if it goes away.
Test.
See, it starts going out if you do that. That's why
Okay.
you got to make
All right.
sure
So
you
I
face
need to be facing you guys like this and pointing it towards you.
Right.
All right. That makes sense. So when I go out for the coin toss, I'll just make sure that I'm on the visiting side and have this thing pointed towards the window up there.
Yes, please.
Okay.
Closer you can be to us, especially when the game is ending. When you get him, let's try to get closer to us just in case.
Okay. So are you going to watch me and then go to me when I get him stopped, or how's that work?
Once you get with him after the alma mater, we will try to make that happen as soon as I quickly can. We'll probably go to you within a few seconds.
Yeah, he always gives you a cue, Chris. He'll say, now down to Lackey with Coach Battles. So you'll know when we throw it to you.
Okay. All right. No problem.
And, hey, you're going to come up during halftime, right, and help us do the halftime show?
He is.
Yes.
All right, because Mike's.
Hey.
Last year I was going to be. That's probably gonna be me with Mason.
Yeah.
Just thank God he got out.
I was thankful that they gave him a passing grade and let him leave.
And say, hey, you can go now. I'm probably gonna be in the same boat with Mason.
1 2 testing 1 2 3 testing 1 2 3.
I got all kind of paper in here, Michael.
Let me call. Hang on a second.
I need a dad. Burn it. It is. It's really loud, but it's picking up off of them speakers over there. I can't see nothing out of these. I can't believe.
I'm getting off the phone. Okay. All right. Bye-bye.
Can't believe, Michael, I did not bring me some glass cleaners. That's better.
Yeah, now I hear you.
Yeah, my glass is a little bit clearer now.
I don't even hear it. Is it on? Well, it's probably not playing anything right now. That's why. Thank you, man.
Good job, young men. I think that's the roster I need right there. I'm going to complain just because I want to. It's my party. Cry if I want to. No, y'all didn't bring condoms. Yeah, we all helped. Everybody over the roof. I think it didn't last really 2 days. For the young kids.
Chris, you can get you a hot dog when you get through the first thing. You come up here if you want a hot dog or a hamburger or something.
Hey, sorry, I'm up here trying to get on the radio. What you need? I'd have my phone if I
After we do the intro. We're about 5 minutes away, or less.
Russell County here. I remember going over there and smelling the sewage ponds.
It was like my first rodeo or video one over there. We was playing Russell County. I gotta get me a dog after we get through this first segment. I gotta go to the boys' room.
Have y'all ever noticed how bad the crown's off out here on this thing?
Yeah, because of the they had to move the field. They never fixed it. All right, I'm still hearing that. We sure that's coming from out there?
Look,
Yeah.
I don't have my headphones on, and I can hear it.
Yeah, that's
That's that.
That's those speakers.
Hey, you can turn that down a little bit. Okay.
Because I don't have my headphones on, and I can hear
Okay.
it. So,
That's better.
Can you hear it too, Fuller?
Now it's
That
gone.
buzz and noise over there?
Yes.
All right, you talk now.
I can still hear it over here. It's the speakers on the home
Okay,
side.
I'm just making sure. All right, talk, Leanne. All right, I just want to make sure I can hear you over that.
You want me to
Yes.
talk now?
No, not really.
Oh, hey.
Can we avoid you talking?
No. Nice try, though.
That's a negative.
Butler's asked me to keep live mic and to pull a lead better tonight.
Please don't. Dun 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 dun.
Who is it? Is that Clay Central setting that thing up down there? Or is that another kind of broadcast something?
I guess that's them.
I'm assuming that's him.
Hang on a second. I'm going to try something. I think it's just coming back through our mics.
That's what it's doing. It's coming through these mics. You don't reckon it's coming through the field mic, do you?
It'll
This
pick
one,
up.
This one right here?
Yeah, until they turn it off. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about this one.
Yeah. I mean, it will. I've got that turned off.
Gotcha. I think that punt was kind of awry there, wasn't it?
He can do that all night.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah,
how
we're
are
doing
you?
good, man.
We're Central Radio. Here, be good.
Here or outside, either way.
Okay.
It's up to you.
We got a video guy out there that y'all have. His coaches are right next to us. We got that whole area there.
If you don't mind, we'll see. If it don't bother y'all,
I think we'll be fine. Yeah.
we're a little bit behind, so. That way we're a little bit behind. That way we can go grab a token.
Oh.
Thank you.
No problem.
Boy. I wish I had some Maypops, some brisket about now.
Yeah. Tigers back home at J. Heinerod Stadium tonight for their final region game of the season. And it comes against the number one team in Class 5A Region 4, Central of Clay County. The 6th-ranked Volunteers and Tigers will tee it up at 7 o'clock tonight here on WTLS. Tallassee Times TV at Spectrum. Michael Butler with Philip Nelson, Stephen Oz Osborne, Chris Lackey in for Brad Davis tonight. And with Tiger Media, Philip Beckham, Leanne Butler back in the studios. 72 at 6 o'clock. Pretty comfortable right now. Going to be a nice night for some football. Good to be back home after a 3-game road stretch, but the Tigers have won 4 straight, coming in with a chance tonight, if they can win, to at least tie for a share of the region title.
Yeah, we've been talking about this all week. We started on Monday talking about the importance of this ball game, and you're right, Michael, man. We've been on the road the last 3 weeks. I know we has part of your crew here at WTLS. I know we weary from being on the road for 3 weeks. I know these boys have got to be the same way, and I know they've got to be glad to be back here in Tallassee, Alabama at J.E. Hart O'Brien Stadium. And looking forward to a wonderful ball game tonight. Like you said, it's just beautiful weather right now. Finally getting to some football weather next to the last ball game, right? Isn't that about when it happens?
Usually is the case.
Yeah.
Tallassee, to get in this position after dropping their first region game at Sylacauga, have won 4 straight in-region play and could create an interesting scenario tonight if they win. At least a tie for first, but Sylacauga is playing hopeful as well with a chance to get a share of that title as well if they can take care of business against hopeful with those scenarios. There are other opportunities to be in the top seed or at least hosting a first-round playoff game. And, of course, you could slip down the ladder as well. We do know that Tallassee will be in the playoffs. They've already clinched a postseason berth, first one since the 2017 season. And I know, Oz, you were saying earlier as we were chatting before we got on the air that you feel like this is, even though we got a lock on the playoffs, one of the biggest games Tallassee's had in a long time.
I do. I was just thinking, should I go into that? But to me, we're in the playoffs. But I feel like this is a must-win because there comes a point in your program's growth that you have to win the big game. And this is a big game, in my opinion. And that would go a long way as to catapulting the team, hopefully, into the playoffs. Confidence booster, but also a status in the region and helps out a great deal. So, that's where I'm thinking. I'm hopeful, and I'm somewhat confident.
We talk about a lot, these measuring stick games, and I know that you're going to be in the playoffs regardless, but you do kind of want a sense of where you might be as a program, and you really can get a lot out of gauging yourself against a program like Central Clay County. It's been at the top. I know they have a couple of championships since Danny Horn's return. He was with Clay County High School, now it's Central Clay County with a combination of Lineville High School. But the guy knows how to win some football games. He's one of the best that's ever coached on the sidelines in this state.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more with you, Michael, and Oz also, because you do want a measuring stick. Coach Danny Horn, when he was at just Clay County, he won several state championships. Then they combined with Lineville. He became the coach of Clay Central, and he's won a couple more championships. So like you said, he's been there and done that. So he knows what a championship team's supposed to look like. He knows how to coach a championship team. And if we want to get to that type level, I'm with Oz. You got to win these type ball games. And tonight's a perfect opportunity to get that job done.
And he's got 8 championships in all, by the way, state titles.
What do they say?
Time.
To be the best, you got to beat the best.
That's right.
I mean, that's
Ric Flair statement.
That's right.
He got 6 of those at Clay County. He's gotten 2 more at Central of Clay County. Let's go down the field, see what Chris thinks. He's down on the 50, getting ready for the matchup tonight.
Fantastic weather here tonight, guys. 70 degrees, slight breeze out of the north. Tallassee seems a little more animated at this point than Central Clay. Grass is really, really short. Should be a fast track. Hopefully we're going to have some fireworks. And it's a great atmosphere. Got some music in the background. I think the Alumni Club is having a tailgate out there. So great night for football, great weather. Couldn't ask for a better night weather-wise.
Appreciate you filling in tonight. We'll be checking in with you throughout the broadcast. Of course, Chris, on the scoreboard show after the game tonight with Trey and company. The tailgate that he's talking about is the Eye of the Tiger Club, the alumni association that's getting some old players and coaches together. One of them is Mark Rose, who is here tonight, the former Tallassee coach back in the late 1990s here. Of course, took this team to the semifinals, had an unbelievable 13-1 season. He's here to watch the game tonight. They're raffling off a chance to win some tickets to the Iron Bowl as well. If you're a former player or interested in joining in, just swing by there. They'll be there till about 6:30 tonight. Now, it is senior night tonight, so we will have a recognition of the senior football players prior to kickoff. You want to be here a little early for that, too. They're going to get that going about 6:30. And at halftime, the band members that are seniors will also get their recognition, and they will perform tonight after the games they always do on senior night.
I just hope they don't work me up like Valley did that time,
What?
because I will get bent out of shape. You remember that?
I can't forget. Go celebrate, right? Right
no,
there on the field.
No.
I know.
That was when we were
that's
at their
what prompted.
place.
Was what
That's
prompted
right.
that. Yeah,
That's right.
We want to give some due to one of Tallassee's seniors here tonight, Jalen Daniels, who's rushed for back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons, has been selected to the North-South All-Star game. He'll be playing in that. Congratulations to Jalen, a graduating senior here for Tallassee, having an unbelievable year and getting that statewide recognition, well-deserved. Congratulations to Jalen. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more. It's the CB&S Bank Countdown to Kickoff. Tallassee Central of Clay County coming up here from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
Yeah, I was going to ask you if you thought I should say that. I think it holds true. They might have found what was interfering with it, too.
No, sir. They haven't. That's what they heard. I didn't say that out loud. You're not always supposed to say what you think, right? This radio crew over here is going to think we're crazy.
Hey, something up there? No.
By the time we
I
get
got it in my hand. Hey, we're all crazy. So
At some point, it just comes out.
yeah. Yeah, if they mess around and don't kill us, we'll wear it out.
Hey, if we start complaining about the refs or something, I'll tell you first.
Hey,
We're going to try to do better this week than we did last year. By hand down, Dave.
we played in there last year and had a tough time with it.
Absolutely. And I've been in this game a long time because I helped coach youth league football. I actually umpired myself baseball and softball on a pretty high level. I mean, I umpired what's now the 7A classification, back when it was 6A. And so I've been around a lot of referees. Hands down, that's the absolute worst officiating game I have ever seen in my entire life. In the 30-something years I've been involved. I mean, it was bad. I thought I'd seen some bad ones over at Dable on the bottom. That was the case. Because we got a joke around here when we used to play Dable every year. Well, you better be able to beat about 21 points because the ref's going to spot 14 for you. So, that's kind of the way we felt over there.
Where's the closest restroom for us to go to?
Get down in that building right down there on the right.
Well, I know. We in Talladega. Coach, I'm going to the restroom. You gonna go? Yep.
He's not even on my roster.
Really?
My God.
Look for a real tall
Hey,
dude.
6'7", 266.
6'7", 266. What number is he down there? What's his name?
What's his name so I can write? Did you bring your pen? I don't have my pen. Jacoby. What's his name?
Isaiah Diddy.
Isaiah what?
Diddy.
And he's 55, not 75.
I give you and Beckham an A+ on that one.
Yeah, whoever seasoned the burgers up did a damn good job.
And now they are two.
Hopeful Silicotta is actually a big game.
It is.
If we,
pull off the win right here.
yeah.
And hope to pull off the win, we sit alone in the top spot.
No, it'd still be a tie with him. I mean, we'd have the tie
But we'd
breaker.
have the top record. I'd sure rather play the number 4 seed here in the first round than have to travel to Greenville or Andalusia in the first round. I'll play Pike Road at Pike Road the first round.
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that if you have to travel to Andalusia, it's one of the nicest facilities you'll be in. Really nice.
Yeehaw! Yeah, them steps are really good. Y'all think they're gonna pay off Ed O and then go get him? Does he have
Oh, yeah.
contract over there? Oh yes. But he would be dangerous at LSU because he can get more talent there. Because LSU's always had six talent. He'd be more dangerous at LSU than he would be at Ole Miss.
Thursday.
It may be, I don't know when it is. She asked me if I could try to sell some tickets.
I hear it on advertising when I'm in South Alabama. They advertise it on one of those wows. Yeah.
Because it's not even around there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to advertise it. I mean, I'm sorry.
Well,
I'm just not going to do that. I figured you might know somebody at your church who might like to do that.
so I sent it to Michael. He said she'd already approached him with it.
That's basically, that's who probably need to hear it. So. I mean, seriously, if you gave them away, tell somebody to drive it. It's a long way.
Oh, yeah.
You almost have to spend the night, you know? It's pretty nice out there.
With nothing blocking you.
Especially when it's hot.
I forgot my jacket though. That's one reason I made the decision I made.
About September to
But
August.
you can see good. It's nice out
Yeah,
there. I like it.
it's a good spot.
I like to stand up anyway, so it's a good spot
Yeah,
to
I
stand
stand
up.
Oh, yeah.
pretty much anywhere.
You know, I've seen him in Montgomery in concert, but twice. Once at that church on Ryan Road, and then over at Fraser too. It's a long way to drive if it's cold for a day.
That's true. Now,
I don't know who that is.
yeah, man, oh man.
So, what number on this roster is the big guy? Oh, you part of that. He did good. He marked it. He marked it on my sheet.
We need to.
I can slide over. I got this one. And I may do that. I'm gonna make it.
He doesn't know how to work the board. You probably figured that out on Friday nights after the train wreck. Huh? Yeah,
We're getting close. Hello, my little friend. So which one's the number 1 line and which one's the number 2 line? What you thinking?
Well, I'm gonna tell you that big 55 was out there a while ago. I think
Yeah.
he's on the front line, but he don't know what he's doing because they're having to tell him what to do. I've already seen 11 tell him what to do, and then that beside him tell
That
him.
might be the backup line right there.
Well, that's the starting quarterback. 15.
Is he taking snaps with both of them or just one of them?
Just that one.
Well, if he don't know what to do, that'd be good for us, cause
Well, when you that big, a lot of times it don't matter if you know what to do. Sometimes you can just hold up a couple guys if you're that
it's
big.
going to be depending on how light he is on his feet. Cause like Xavion and them, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know if he can move that well.
If you tie up with him, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Senior night is Tallassee hosts Central of Clay County. Next week is homecoming as we'll wrap up the regular season and the playoffs to follow. Here's some games taking place tonight elsewhere. One played last night at Crampton Bowl. Opelika beat Park Crossing 37-0.
Beat down.
Some AISA matchups tonight. Edgewood at Crenshaw, Macon East on the road at Springwood. In the AHSA, it's Notasulga hosting Verbena. Pike County at Reeltown. St. James plays at Geneva. Goshen is at Catholic. Childersburg at Trinity. Monroe County on the road at Montgomery Academy. Booker T travels south to Ashford. Bullitt County at Alabama Christian tonight. Greenville at Pike Road, key game because this region matches up with that one in the first round of the playoffs, and that's for first place. Stanhope and Wetumpka are playing in Wetumpka tonight for a playoff spot. The winner of that game shores up the number 4 seed. The loser is eliminated. Carver at Russell County. Lanier at Eufaula tonight. Lee at Valley. And Prample and Jeff Davis play at Crampton Bowl tonight. So those are some of the matchups. Looking in our region, we mentioned this one. They got Hopeful and Sylacauga playing tonight at Sylacauga. Those are the other two teams that have already clinched playoff berths. So something will be determined tonight, we think, although there is a possibility you still might know, not quite, who is where in the seeding until next week, depending on tiebreakers potentially. And in the other games tonight, it's Talladega at Elmore County. Both teams looking for their first win of the season. Beauregard is off.
So Beauregard's off tonight.
They are.
They probably saying, whew, boy, glad to be off.
Yeah, well, it's winding down another season, believe it or not. We're just a couple of weeks away from ramping up the regular season. For some of these teams, their seasons will end.
Right. You know, it's crazy to think that we're already next to the last ball game. Here we are, senior night, and then next week's homecoming. Man, this season's gone by really, really fast. And we've had a good season. You know, I certainly would like to have that Wetumpka-Sylacauga game back right now. But all in all, we've had a really good season. We've played really good. And, you know, looking out here at Clay warming up, let's just say their line's got some big-sized young men on it. So we're going to have to be ready to play on the lines tonight.
There was one guy that was very noticeable when he came onto the field. He is 6'7", 271 pounds, Isaiah Denny. One of their linemen is just a junior, so he's still got some room to grow.
He's a
And,
big
you know,
young
it's
man.
one of those guys, when you see him come out, you can't believe how big he is.
Right.
6'7", 271 pounds. He's not just large, he's tall to go with it. Yeah.
He looks like a college offensive lineman.
He
is
does.
What he looks like.
does. He looks like a college player.
Yeah, he looks like a college player.
D1 college player. by the
Yes,
way.
no doubt. And so it's going to be interesting.
Number 55 if you're watching here tonight. So.
If you're watching on your radio tonight, he's number 55.
Or on your video.
Yeah, or on the video feed. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of playing time he gets. And in warm-ups, he was practicing at left tackle. I don't know if he's on defense or not, but when you, like you said, when you look out there, he is way taller than everybody else. And so, but I'm excited about the game myself.
We all are. It's a great atmosphere. We expect a big crowd. Many of the fans are on the field because they're with their senior players. The senior Tigers are being recognized right now for Tallassee. And some of the fans who are in the seats will be down on the field with the band at the half. Temperature's dropping a bit. It's cooled off. A nice breeze. We mentioned it was 72 when we got here. It's down to 67, and it's going to be a little cool. You might want to bring a light jacket tonight.
I got my sweatshirt in my bag.
Yeah. But this is what we want. Finally, some football weather.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but we have, like 19 seniors that we're honoring tonight on this football team? That's a big class.
No doubt.
One of the largest we've had in a while.
And I think this is why this is one of the teams that Coach Battles kind of put a check beside when they were 9th and 10th graders just getting into the program. This team had a chance to be really good. And I think we're starting to see some of that. We'll kind of see where we are tonight after this one. But it'll be interesting to watch to see if they can do something. Since we finally gotten back in the postseason, we know we're going to be in the playoffs, something we've missed after 10 straight trips. We've missed the last 3 years.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm ready to get back to the postseason, and let's see what we can do when we get there. But, hey, let's start tonight trying to improve our standing in the postseason.
No doubt about it. We'll take another break. When we come back, we'll break this one down a little bit more. We also have your starting lineups coming up and the coin toss and kick. We're a little less than half an hour away. The CBNS Bank countdown to kickoff continues here on WTLS.
Sports include football for 4 years. After graduation, Juwan plans to attend college. Max Moore is escorted by Ms. Daphne Davis. His parents are Jamie and Ashley Moore and sister Ina.
We probably still didn't get it.
Sports include football and track for 4 years. After graduation, Max plans are decided. Camden Payne is escorted by Mrs. Christina Baker. His mother is Crystal Payne, brother Neely Payne, and his grandparents Kim and Kent Hale. Sports include football for 4 years and golf for 2 years, where he finished number 1 in Elko County and number 2 in the area tournament. After graduation, Camden plans to continue playing golf. Jake Perdue is escorted by Mrs. Shannon Dubose. His father and stepmother are Jeff and Deborah Perdue.
We need hoodies. We need some hoodies.
Sports include football for 4 years and wrestling for 2 years. After graduation, Jake plans to pursue a degree in business
Get that
and begin working
snack
for a
yellow to
steady
get you some
business
hoodies, man.
Russell Phillips is escorted by Mrs. Kelly
You
Gilmore.
been there?
His parents are Deanna
Andrew
Russell
said they
and
got
Eric Phillips, and his brother is Rutland. Sports include football for 4 years, wrestling for 6 years, and soccer for 3 years. After
But is it
graduation,
fun?
Russell
I know
plans
it's
to
food.
attend training at
Was
Army
it
University
fast?
in Montgomery to become an electrical lineman.
Let's go!
Michelle Smith is escorted by Mrs. Candy Moore. His parents are April Turner and Rocky Smith, and his sister is Kenya Robinson. Sports include football for 3 years and baseball for 2 years. Marciano has committed to Birmingham Southern, where he will continue his football
I
career.
got a feeling these boys will close up quick.
Devin Stiff is escorted by Mrs. Claire Scroggins. His parents are Damon and Jennifer Stiff. Sports include football for 4 years, wrestling for 4 years, and track for 6 years. After graduation, Devin plans to pursue a degree in physical therapy. Logan Tompkins is escorted by Mrs. Brooke Barry. His parents are Scott and Deborah Tompkins, and his sister is Samantha. Sports include football for 4 years. After graduation, Logan plans to attend Jacksonville State University and become a pro.
Ooh, they got Southern Union sponsoring them,
Devontae
Michael.
Tyus is escorted by Mrs. Kelly Gilmore and Mrs. Jennifer Crane. His mom is Letitia Jordan, and his grandmother is Melinda Hendricks. Sports include football for 4 years and basketball for 3 years. After graduation, Devontae plans to pursue becoming a social media influencer. J.T. Wilson is escorted by Miss Daphne Davis and Mrs. Jennifer Crane. His parents are Christopher Wilson and Veronica Target. Sports include football for 4 years and basketball for 3 years. After graduation, JT plans to attend truck driving school and become a long-distance trucker. Nicole Patterson is escorted by Miss Daphne Davis and Mrs. Felicia Jackson. Her parents are Jamie and Heather Patterson, and her sisters are Addie and Taylor. She is a member of the varsity cheer for 6 years. After graduation, Nicole plans to attend UAB and major in biochemistry, and continue her education to become an orthodontist. Chloe Baines is escorted by Mrs. Brooke Barron and Mrs. Hillary Eckstein. Her parents are Mark and Michelle Baines. Chloe has participated in dance team for 4 years and softball, track, and volleyball for 6 years. After graduation, Chloe plans to attend AUM on a softball scholarship. Kinsey Burt is escorted by Coach Keith McNaughton and Miss Shahika Beecher. Her parents are Chad and Kelly Burt, and sister Haley and brother Andy. She has been a member of the
Yeah.
team for 4 years. After graduation, Kingsley plans to attend Auburn University.
Tallassee hosting Central of Clay County tonight. Last week, Tallassee won its fourth straight game in region play. They beat Hopeful 21-14. What a game it was. Came down to the final seconds, and the Tigers held on for the victory with a big stand in the final seconds. And they return tonight for a home game after a 3-game road stretch. Clay Central didn't play last week. The Volunteers in their last game won, as they are now with a record of 7-1 on the season. They're 5-0 in the region. Tallassee is 5-2 and 4-1 in the region. These two played in Lima last year, and the Volunteers won 33-0. They lead the all-time series, and this is Tallassee versus Central Clay. This is not Clay County. It's only been 3 times that they played, and they lead 2-1. With the victory tonight, Clay will have the top seed. If we do have a Tallassee win, it creates at least a 2-way tie. If Sylacauga beats Hopeful coupled with a Tallassee win, it's a 3-way tie for first place. If Tallassee loses and Sylacauga wins, we fall to third. And then if you get a Tallassee win and a Hopeful win, you got what you want. But if a Tallassee loss goes with a Hopeful win, there's a 3-way tie for second. Can y'all figure all that out? There's a lot of possibilities here. Jalen Daniels, we mentioned his north-south selection to the All-Star team. He is coming in tonight with 1,052 yards rushing after going for 1,168 last year. And I got to think that we need all we can get out of Jalen tonight. But we have noticed that we've had some other guys really step up. He's been a little bit hampered by injury with an ankle issue. And you've seen Xavier Carr come in and play very well, running from the backfield. Had some big runs along the way. And we've seen a lot from Tyler Ellis running the football. Obviously, he's thrown the ball well, and it's given us good balance this year, no doubt. So I want to see if those things are incorporated tonight. You got to think they got to be good for Tallassee to be successful against this Clay Central team. One thing about these two teams is they are basically even in number of points scored this year and number given up. They rank 5th and 6th and 11th and 12th in scoring offense and defense at 33 points per game and 12 per game given up. Central Clay just a few percentage points higher in those standings. It's been pretty strong for both teams so far this year. We mentioned the only loss that Central Clay has this year came against Pleasant Grove. They're the number 2 team in the state, only behind Pike Road. And it was a dominating win, 35-3. It turned a lot of heads. It makes you wonder, is this the Clay Central that we're used to, a team that's going to compete for a championship? They don't lose by 32 very often.
Yeah, and you hate to be this way, but you hope they're not. I mean, you hope that they're maybe, but you also hope that Tallassee comes in and expects them to be the same team, so they play at their best ability and put forth the best effort they can. You know, I'm senior night. These guys, 19 seniors. You want to go out on a good note. You want to go out big, and you, like I said earlier, you relish the opportunity to play the number 1 team in the area. You want that opportunity to show what you've got. Well, tonight they've got it. They've got that opportunity. They coming off a tough win. Now, last week we can say what we want to say. It was tough. I mean, we think that we should have controlled the game better, should have probably scored more, but it wound up the way it did. And sometimes those games you have to go through in order to play your next best game. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm hoping they had that. They got that mental toughness as well as the physical toughness, and tonight they can come out here and hopefully show what they've got, show how they've improved, and use that as motivation for what's to come. Like I said earlier, this can be a stepping stone right here. This could be the launch pad for the playoffs, for the rest of this year, but also for the future of the program in years to come. This might be that game that you could look back and say, remember when we did this? That's when we had to win this game to get a share of first place. That's what possibly could happen.
Definitely a lot of stake here tonight with these two matching up. We're about 15 minutes away. We'll continue more of the CBNS Bank countdown to kickoff from J. Heidelbrand Stadium, Tallassee, and Clay Central coming up.
I was trying not to put my headphones on and make a lot of noise, but then when the band started playing, I was like, I guess they couldn't hear that anyway. All you can hear is the band playing.
Yeah.
Have a Coke and a smile.
I can't stand any team named Volunteers. I'm going to go ahead and tell you.
Is that what their names are?
Yeah.
Huh. I did not know that.
About the only thing that I enjoyed last year about that was the view. Because it was a beautiful view from up top of those stands.
It was.
That was about it.
Yeah.
Our gold sponsors are as follows: Get2 Technology Group, AES Industries.
That was good.
CBNS Bank, First Community Bank, 1220 Cafe.
All righty, boys.
McDonald's, Louis Chicken King.
Let's come out guns a-blazing.
If anyone is interested in becoming a gold sponsor, please see Drew Glass at Tallassee High School. Please direct your attention to the field for our Tallassee High School dance team.
Yeah. Here are the projected starters for Tallassee tonight on offense and defense. At quarterback, going to be Tyler Ellis. In the backfield behind him, Jalen Daniels and J.T. Wilson. The receivers, Clayton Goff, D.J. Leonard, and Ziggy Holloway. And the offensive linemen, Juwan McCurdy, Logan Tompkins, Austin Gray, Max Moore, and Micah Cole. On the defensive front, Micah Cole, Jordan May, and Jake Perdue. The linebackers, Marciano Smith, J.T. Wilson, Xavion Carr, and Luke Burdett. And in the secondary, DJ Leonard, Jaquavius Lackey, Cade Everson, and James Bender. The kicking unit includes Clay Johnson as the kicker and place kicker, and the punter is Clayton Goff. So those are the lineups. We're just about ready to get things going. We'll take another timeout. Tallassee and Clay Central. It's coming up from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
Usually I'm not too anxious before a game. But I kind of got that, you know what I mean? Got that go-go juice.
Yeah.
I know that's right. Go Rebels. Go Tallassee. Oh.
The flag was raised by members of Boy Scout Troop 59, Scouts Ava Bankister, Lydia Byrne, Nora Byrne, Jeannie Bradford, and Ian Pendergrass. Prayer will be led tonight by the
We now pause for a moment of silence. It'll be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem.
Together today, bless our seniors and their families as we honor their time here. Protect everyone participating and let us have a fulfilling game. In your name, amen.
Please join in our pledge to the United States flag. The pledge will be led tonight by the captain of the Pride of Tallassee, Cole Ingram.
Attention, salute, pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We now ask that you join in singing as the Pride of Tallassee plays our national anthem.
Pretty good crowd it's here already, and others have started making their way in as we're a little less than 10 minutes away from the kickoff. Cool evening at J. Howard Bryant Stadium. It's 66 degrees, just minutes away again from kickoff. Thanks to the Tallassee Athletic Club, they always provide us with some food, and we
Yes.
enjoyed that very much. Thank you.
Very good food.
Yeah,
I
sure
might
enough.
say.
You can get yours too. Check them out at concessions tonight. They'll be open, ready to serve you.
Oz and Beckham did a nice job of going to getting us some food, some victuals.
Mike Battles coming into this game in his 10th season at Tallassee, 25 years overall. His record at Tallassee, 68-39, and in 25 years, 185 wins and 94 losses. He's second in tenure only to O'Brien at Tallassee. His far as longest coaching runs at Tallassee.
All
And
right.
of course, Coach O'Brien is the namesake of the stadium. And there's even a little bit of a tie between Tallassee and Clay County, what Danny Horn was, and some of the longest win streaks. Danny Horn's Clay County team in the late 90s won 55 straight football games. And that's the longest win streak ever in the state of Alabama. Tallassee's 57-game unbeaten streak, one of the longest streaks as well under O'Brien. And, it was last week that one of the longest streaks was broken. And it was the longest active streak in the nation when Fife lost to Geraldine. They were at 51 games. It looked like they might surpass that long record that had been at Clay County all these years. It's not going to happen, at least not this time. They'll have to start a new one, as Geraldine beat them by a point last week.
Who saw that one coming?
Nobody. Danny Horn in his fourth season back in Clay County, now at the new Central High School, still a pretty new school. He's got a 43-8 record. He's won 2 titles there to go to 61 at Clay County. It's his 33rd season overall, 330 wins, 91 losses. One of the winningest coaches in the history of high school football here in the state. And again, he has 8 state championships and just keeps on doing it.
Sorry about that, Michael. It is amazing, the run that Coach Danny Horn's been on. 33 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Amazing long run there, yeah.
And still coaching and still doing well. And, one of the things that we've been talking about all week, and even Coach Battles mentioned it, Clay Central's going to come ready to play. They're not going to make a lot of mistakes. They're going to come out here and they're going to be ready to play, and we're going to have to match their intensity tonight.
We got a few captains out there tonight, don't we?
Yeah, the whole senior class you talked about, all 19 seniors have come out at least to stand at midfield. The captains that will go out on the field will be seniors as well for Tallassee, and they're lining up right now. And just kind of run through those. Marciano Smith, Jalen Daniels, Jordan May, and Jaquavius Lackey will go out to the middle of the field. Tallassee's in that purple tonight, the purple jersey with the gold pants, white numerals and trim. And the road white for Central of Clay County with maroon and gray.
Yes. Looks like we can read everybody's numbers tonight, so that's a blessing.
Definitely helps, doesn't it?
Yes. I'd like to see some purple on purple next week at the homecoming.
I don't know. I don't know if you're going to get that.
We were one of the first teams to wear purple on purple.
I kind of like the gold with the purple.
The purple on purple, baby.
Finally, we see the Clay captains emerge. They taking their time coming out. They are interesting. I don't know if they got locked into the locker room or what, but yeah, they did.
Or maybe he just huddled them up back there on the field. Who knows?
Yeah, they're coming from the back. They're basically on the practice field, the team is.
They're actually dressing in the weight room. There was a leak in the visiting locker room, and they moved them to the weight room.
No kidding.
Oh.
Okay, well, I get it. That's the reason.
All right, then. And there you have it.
Is this a new officiating crew?
I
or
hope
am I just not recognizing them?
I hope it's not the one from last week.
Well, you see the captains now for Clay. Chandler McClure and Caleb Gibbons. Have an injured player, too, that's not able to go on the field. We don't have his number on our roster. Jakeem McLemore is the other captain for Clay Central. Yeah. All right, we're just about ready for the coin toss, so we'll be turning it over to Brad. Excuse me, Chris.
You get so used to calling the
Yeah,
name,
that's right.
It's hard to break the habits.
And I'm sure Brad is listening tonight or watching on the video. So, Brad, we hope to have you back next week, but I'm sure Lackey's going to do a fine job. So we'll turn it down on the field now, Chris Lackey, for the coin toss and the head referee.
Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. 76, and number 23, Chandler McClure. Tigers, number 3, Jalen Daniels. Number 8,
23,
number 5,
Congratulations being captain. When captains come, responsibility. That's sportsmanship. God display for you. All right? So we have an issue with a player. We're going to try to work through you guys, okay? All right? 3 things we ask you to do. Respect the game of football, respect each other, respect us, okay? All right, here's the coin. That is heads, and that's tails. That's tails, and that's heads. All right, you get the call. When I throw it out, I want you to call it, okay? I'm going to ask you what he said. When we drop it, we're going to do it again, all right? You ready? All right, call it. What did he say? Tails. He said tails. It is tails. You wanted to toss. You want to defer your option to the second half.
All right, guys. Clay Central has deferred to the second half. Tallassee is going to receive.
So Tallassee will get the opening kickoff, and as we look on from the visitors' side, they'll move from right to left when this thing gets started. We're just seconds away from the kickoff. This has been the CBNS Bank Countdown to Kickoff. Tallassee and Clay Central coming up next.
I am remembering right from last year. We moved the ball. We shot ourselves in the foot.
Yeah, we had our chances last year.
Yeah. Tallassee Tigers football in its 67th year here on WTLS, the 100th season of THS football, period. 100 years since 1921. And you can listen and watch tonight here from 1300 AM, 106.5 FM, 1300WTLS.com, the Simple and TuneIn apps, plus on Tallassee Times TV on YouTube and Spectrum, channel 340. Plus, we've got live stats throughout the night. Follow us on Twitter, WTLS Radio. All right, we're ready to go. Again, Clay Central will be kicking off. Tallassee to return to start this game. Clayton Yates tees it up on the 40. Hooks and Daniels back deep. And it will be kicked deep. And it will be Jalen with a chance from the 5. He's to the 10-yard line, the 15, to the 20, and out to the 25-yard line.
Good run by Jalen. He had a little bit of crease and got out to the 25-yard line. Young man that kicks for Clay, number 15, Clayton Yates, he's got a pretty good leg.
Just about got it to the end zone.
He did. I mean, he was standing on about the 1-yard line when he received the ball. So that certainly is a weapon in high school to have one that can kick that for. So.
Well, I know Tallassee wants to get off to a good start. They like to get the ball first. They want to see if they can drive it and score, get that early advantage. We'll see Ellis come onto the field in a shotgun formation with Daniels to his left on first down. It will be a pass play. They will go deep down the field for Ziggy Holloway. He makes a catch. 40-yard line, 35 to the 30 and down at the 25. A bomb on the first play, a big one for the Tigers. 1st and 10 at the 25 of the Volunteers.
Man, that was beautiful right there. You know, we mentioned this morning. We need to come out and mix the pass with the run. No better way than to get them linebackers, no safeties off the line of scrimmage to hit from 125 to the other 25. That's awesome. Good way to start the ball game, Tallassee Tigers.
50 yards, 1st and 10 Tigers. Holloway left this time with Goff and Leonard on the right. They want to play action, roll right, look to throw. Everybody's covered. Going to throw it just up for grabs, and it's going to be intercepted at the 5-yard line. Brought out to the 15, to the 20, 25 to 27-yard line, returned by Clay Central's number 24, who happens to be not on our roster. So we'll see if we can get his name.
Boy, that's a missed opportunity.
Well, it wasn't there. You just got to throw it away.
Yeah. That's one that you got to learn to just eat that ball, throw it out of bounds. He was well outside the pocket, so he could have threw it out of bounds.
LaDamian Boyd is the name. He's not on your roster, but we do have a backup we got from the Central guys. So a turnover on the first drive for the Tigers on an interception, and here's Clay Central on first down from their own 28. And they'll run left side, break a tackle at the line, out across the 35, the 40, and out of bounds. It was Christopher Winslow on the first carry, and it's an upper first down.
You know, if I remember correctly from last year, Central doesn't really run anything fancy. They just come straight at you and make you stop it.
Got kind of a power set. They go with the old wishbone. Toss it to the right side, and there's more room to run out across the 45 to the 50 to the Tallassee 48. Another first down. That time it was Terry Heflin on the carry, and now they're in Tallassee territory.
Yeah, Xavion Carr saved us a touchdown on that one.
No huddle. Clayton Yates is the quarterback. They've set up that bone again. And they'll hand it off again, left side. Once again, some room to run across the 45, the 40, out of bounds inside the 35 of the Tigers. They're going with a 1-2 punch. Back to McNeil this time. And 3 straight runs for first downs for Clay Central.
I'm telling you, that wishbone's tough to stop. You got to read your keys, and you got to, everybody's got a man, and you got to play your man.
First and 10 from Tallassee's 33. And a little pitch, back and forth we go, right side. And this time they finally stop it. He failed to gain on the run by Heflin. They've run the same 2 plays, and they've alternated. Right, left, back again. So
what's the old saying? Run it till they stop it.
Yeah, we finally stopped it. 2nd and 10.
This brings me back to 1988, running the wishbone. Coach Weaver.
Everybody in tight now with the full house backfield. And that same run to the left side is open again.
Wow, that's a hole.
Going to be an easy walk to the end zone for the touchdown.
Wow. 50 turn back out round.
McNeil scores from 33 yards out, and Central of Clay County has the early lead.
Yeah, we're losing containment on the edges, and we got to stop that. We got to make them turn the play back inside, and right now they're eating us alive on the outside.
Yeah.
Got to get to the sideline and make some adjustments on that wishbone.
Extra point try coming up as Central of Clay County tries to make it a 7-0 football game. And it will be Yates doing the kicking as well. Snap, hold, kick, good, but there's a flag. Let's see.
I'm going to say that's got to be against Clay.
Illegal procedure is the call against Central of Clay County.
Got some boo birds up here in the stands.
They'll redo it.
Re-kick. So he's the quarterback and the kicker.
Yes.
Reminiscent of Steve Spurrier days, right?
Yeah, he did it when he had to. Yates will have to try it again. That was a pretty impressive drive. Didn't take long. It's to make it 7-0 if it's good. Yates will have to do it again. He's a straight-on kicker. And he got it up. This one might be no good. Now he got it inside the upright, I guess. 6-0, now 7. 9:26 to go, first quarter. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum. Thought he missed it. It looked like like he hit it wide to the left to y'all? We got such short uprights, you can't really tell. It
Yeah.
was up over the upright, but it looked outside of it to me.
Hey, guys, talking with an assistant coach earlier before the game, expect Tallassee to be very aggressive and throw everything in the box at them.
All right. Michael didn't catch that. He didn't have his headphones on.
Darn, they kicked quick, didn't they?
He goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
There you go. Yeah, that looks better.
All right, let's try this again.
Clay Central takes advantage of a Tallassee turnover and turns it into points. It's 7-0, 9:26 to go in this first quarter. Boy, it's been a lot of action for the first 2+ minutes. Tallassee back on offense as they kicked it out of the end zone from their own 20. And it'll be a running play with Tyler Ellis right. Nothing there. He hits the line, and then he's knocked down after maybe 1 yard.
Talking with a assistant coach earlier before the game, expect to be very aggressive and do everything they got tonight.
Second down and 9. Well, I think that's pretty much the case. After the first play when we went down the field, we have been kind of wide open. Well, we've only run 4 plays now. Looking to throw again, and they do, and it's caught by Goff. He breaks the tackle, keeps his feet. He's got a first down out across the 30 and up to the 35 out of bounds. That was a quick strike from Ellis right off the line of scrimmage, and a good job after the catch by Clayton Goff.
Yeah, that was a good just pitch and catch. Good run for Clayton right after the catch. He broke a tackle, gained an extra few yards, got us a first down right here. And you heard Chris Lackey talk about that we're going to throw everything we can possibly throw at them on offense tonight, which I like to hear that. You're going to have to be aggressive.
Shotgun formation again. And they will hand it off this. No, it's a fake. It'll be a keeper for Ellis. And he is across the 40.
Oh, man, where's the face mask?
Looked like he might have been horse-collared out of bounds at the 43. He picked up about 8 yards.
That was a good pickup by Tyler. You know, he faked the handoff to Jalen. Of course, everybody bit because Jalen's our guy at running back. And he kept it, read it, RPO, picked up 8 yards. We'll take 8 yards every lick, right?
I thought we might get called for a hold because one of our guys on the outside threw his arms up in the air. And whenever they do that, it's almost a giveaway.
Yeah, that's a dead giveaway.
Didn't get a flag.
It's almost like you're telling them, hey.
Second down and 2. Running play, Jalen Daniels. Nothing there. Gotten 1 yard, third down, and a yard to go.
Boy, there was a slight sliver of a hole just for a second. But number 29 for them, which was one of their captains, McLemore, he closed that gap really, really quick.
That's the first time he's run it tonight, and it only got a yard.
Yeah, it might be tough sledding in the middle of that line.
Could be.
They got
Third
some
and a
big
yard
guys.
to go.
Yeah, they're active too. If you watch them.
Got the
they're loading the box
Wildcat
up
with Xavion. Goes right, hit at the line. He will get the first down, spinning on his second effort across the 45. Should be enough to move the chains, we think. And the official says yes, first down.
Yeah, just ran the Notre Dame box. You know, power on power. And, you know, trying to pick up that 1 yard to move the chains. It looks like Clay's running a 3-4 is the base set that they're running out of right now.
Pike Road leads Greenville at 7-0 in the first quarter there. We'll keep you updated on that one throughout the night. Shotgun formation, looking to pass as Ellis throws, and it's knocked down, just about intercepted, as that was undercut by Kevin Lindsey, and it's second and 10. changed some personnel up. We're going to go back to, I believe, possibly the Wildcat. And it may be with Jalen this time.
Well, I'll tell you, I did see Jalen throwing the ball in warm-ups.
He's running this time, goes right, tries to pop it outside, finds a little room, and goes out of bounds, only about a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 3rd and 7.
Clay does a really good job. I mean, they pursue really well on defense. You know, you always hear the phrase, you got to pursue on defense and get men swarming to the ball. They're doing a really good job of that right now.
Ellis will come back on the field in what looks like a passing situation here. Three receivers, two to his left, one to the right side. Daniels in the backfield. 3rd down play from the Tallassee 47. Swing it out to Daniels, room to run. Gets out to the 50, keeps inside the boundary, goes out of bounds at the 47, short, but Tallassee might go for it here on 4th and a couple.
I believe if Jalen would have cut that ball up sooner, he picks up the first down. Normally he doesn't miss his read on a block, but he kind of missed that one.
Tallassee's not going to take a chance here. They're going to bring the punting team on to get rid of it, hopefully pin them back, see if we can play a little defense. Maybe a little bit too far to chance it early in this one. A 7-0 lead. Clay is kind of playing it safe. They don't have anybody back. Here's pressure, and it's blocked. Partially blocked, and it goes down at the 40 of Clay, and it'll only net 7 yards as they got pressure on the right side, and Goff unable to get it off clean. Well, a couple of mistakes already, a turnover and now a blocked punt. Looked like we might have been playing for field position. Now they got pretty good shape at the 40, their own 40-yard line.
Yeah, that's 2 early mistakes in the ball game in which you cannot make against a team like Central of Clay.
They ran every down on the first drive, and we only stopped them one time for no gain. The rest of them with first downs or a touchdown. They're going to go flea flicker action this time. Time to throw, going deep down the field. Pass is knocked away. Lackey with excellent coverage. He was not fooled.
Good job by Lackey. He read that play, and that was a really good job and good coverage. I know they're booing, but even in high school, college, and pros, they bump, and they bump a lot going down the field.
I thought that was excellent coverage.
I did too.
Yeah.
Lackey turned and faced the ball, saw it coming, knocked it down. I thought it was good coverage on his part.
Well, you could hear the Clay fans. They brought a bundle of them with them.
Yeah, they didn't like that call.
2nd down and 10. Back to the wishbone formation. Yates under center. Couple of halfbacks and a fullback behind him. And he fumbled a snap. He has to just go on it at the 40, back at the line of scrimmage. And now it's 3rd and 10. Well, we got to take advantage of this.
Yeah.
A couple of mistakes by them.
We got to stand tall right here as a defense. They're running number 10 back on the field, Lindsey. He's the one that they just tried to hit that bomb over the top on. So got to make sure we got good coverage on him.
See if we can get some pressure, too. Watch out for our ends. Burdett's on one side. He had 3 sacks last week, and you got Carr here on the other. With a 3-man rush, they're going to bounce back in coverage. They throw a little screen underneath, and great defense by Smith, who slings him down out of bounds. Behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple of yards, 4th down.
Yeah, they booing because they saying we hit him out of bounds, but that was just a continuation of play because
Exactly.
we hit him 3 yards inbounds, and they just ran out of, they can boo on that all they want to, but that was just a clean hit.
Goff
he did not hit him out of bounds.
is going to go back to return a punt coming from Yates on 4th and 12. Great job by the Tallassee defense. And we'll see if we can get decent field position here as Goff stands back around his 31-yard line. High snap, pressure coming, and he got it off. Goff calls for the fair catch and makes it on his knees at the 30-yard line. Tallassee will take it right there. Big stop by the Tigers D again, and we'll see what the offense can do with it. 7-0 our score about midway through this first quarter play, 5:52 remaining. And the Tigers offense about to return onto the field for their third possession of the night.
All right, we got to stop. Now we got to make something happen on offense. We can't just keep our defense on the field all game long.
You know, they're the Volunteers, so they play Rocky Top.
Y'all get used to that. Y'all might hear some more of that this weekend.
A few
What you
times
think?
possibly, yes, this weekend with the Alabama-Tennessee game. You'll get to hear that tomorrow right here on WTLS, airtime 3 o'clock. Wildcat. Daniels right up the middle, runs
good
over
run.
the defender, but goes down after a gain of only 2.
He might not have gained very many yards, but, man, he laid a lick.
Second down and 8 for Tallassee from their own 33.
I noticed on that play, I guess Jalen saw something in the middle. And, you know, last time he tried to run wide and they stopped him short on that third down. And that time, I guess he seen a crease in the middle and took off up the middle. But if you look, they've got one linebacker. Okay, they swapping up now. I was
Well,
going to say, good golly.
I tell you one thing, he hit the ball. He hit the hole hard, and he hit that linebacker hard, too.
He sure did.
Quarterback keeper. Here's Ellis. Room to run. He's out across the 40, 45-yard line and down at the 49 of Tallassee. First down run.
Good read by Ellis. You know, we've been running a lot of that RPO in the last couple of weeks where Tyler has, you know, a couple of different options. He either can hand off to the running back coming basically sweeping this way, going up the middle, or he can take it. So that was a good read.
Or he can pass it, you know, but there
Right.
is an RPO, but a lot of times they are designed runs all the way.
Yeah, I think that one might have been a run all the way.
It worked very well. First down, Tallassee. Here's Jalen Daniels, and he's taken down across the 50 to the 49, a gain of a couple yards on the Clay Central side of the field now.
Well, I know he's not picking up many yards at the lick, but he's running hard. You know, he's laying his shoulder and he's making sure he gets the best of the defender.
Second down and 8. 4:17 to go in this first quarter of play. 7-0 Clay Central leads. Shotgun set. Got to cross a couple of guys up here. Daniels and Holloway swap. And Daniels comes in motion and gets the handoff and has a little bit of a room. He's at the 45, breaks through the 40, 35-yard line, 30, 25 to the 20. Still on his feet, down to the 14.
Good run by Jalen Daniels. Now, he saw the hole that time, Michael. You see, he did the same thing he did last time, was coming wide, and in the hole open in the middle, he cut back. Good pickup, good hard run by Jalen Daniels.
Marked it down at the 13 of Clay Central. The Tigers in business again here, trying to even this thing up. And he just turned the jets on that time once he found an opening.
And he turned the brakes on, too, and let a couple of them run by him.
Sure did.
I can't believe that dude caught him. That's the first time I've seen Jalen get caught, even with an angle.
Well, he
this
had
year.
gotten slowed down out here when he had to cut back upfield.
Wide to the right this time. Xavion in a shotgun. Takes it himself. Goes right. He's got some room. Inside the 10 to the 5. Down to the 1. It'll be first and goal.
That's a load coming at you. I know they list Xavion at 6'1", 215, but I'm going to say he might weigh an ounce or two over 215.
First and goal for the Tigers. The ball. They spotted him at the 2. I thought he
know.
was closer to the 1.
Yes, he was on the 1, but
not a very good spot.
Well,
Didn't look like.
At least we're first and goal from about the 2.
I was surprised that they didn't leave Xavion on the field. He is going to stay on the field. Yep. Here he is in the same formation, kind of at Wildcat. He'll go right, and he'll go to the goal line and into the end zone for the touchdown. The Tigers score, make it a 7-6 game.
Good job by Xavion.
And the clock is still running. Are you kidding me?
No.
Had some issues with the clock this year, haven't we? They finally stopped at 2:39.
They ran 10 seconds off before they stopped it.
Guys, that play they're running, they've got they're pulling the backside guard and the play side tackle, or both play side guard and tackle, and running some counter action, and it's working out really well with Xavion.
The kick is blocked, and it's still a 7-6 game. They got a piece of it
1 point difference. The score remains 7-6 Clay Central. 2:39 remaining in the first quarter. Tallassee Tigers football from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
I wish he could get one of those Nick Saban specials right over here.
Yep.
And Xavion run up under it.
Yeah. Kick goes over the head and out of the bounds. It'll be Clay Central's option to take it at the 35 or make them re-kick it.
He wants them to re-kick it.
I think that's what they're going to do. Back them up 5 and do it again. 7-6, Tallassee with a nice drive. They trail this by 1 point. The extra point attempt was blocked. So we're going to have to kick it at the 35 now.
Yeah.
Bring the kicking team back onto the field.
Correction, the timing of the
Hey, he hit it pretty good. Just hit it over the head, straight out
Yeah.
of bounds. Need a little more angle on it maybe this time.
I believe they were trying to set up to try to drop it over here because, I mean, there's a big open hole on this side of their return team, and hopefully we could get to it before them. But Clay kicked it just a little bit too far, and it went out of bounds.
Clay will re-tee it on the 35 this time. Try it again. Clay Central just ready in case there's any kind of try to onside it. A squibber. It's going to be taken at the 38 and brought out to the 46 by the return man, Kobe Johnson.
Yeah, good tackle by Traveris Langford, number 27 for the Tallassee Tigers. One of our underclassmen. He's, what, 10th grade, I believe, maybe, somewhere around in there, but he is certainly a prominent player on the JV team.
.234 to go in the first quarter, 7-6 Central of Clay, and they're back on offense here. Scored on their first drive, went 3 and out on the second. This is their third series of the night.
Oh, a little different formation here.
Yeah, go to the eye now. Yates under center, hands off to the tailback. Left side run, running room across midfield to the 45 of the Tigers. Still on his feet to the 40 and down there. That was number 5, Heflin again. And it's basically been him and Wenzel so far, and they've been very successful.
Young man's only a 10th grader, but he runs hard.
Their line's opening things up. Of course, they got, we mentioned, a 6'7", 271-pounder playing tackle over there. They go right up the middle this time with a fullback. And not a lot there, maybe about a 3-yard gain. Run that time by Jakeem McLemore. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Yeah, when you're 6'7", you got a pretty big wingspan. You get your hands on a lot of people, you know what I mean?
Big guy playing left tackle there. Back in the eye for 2nd and 7. Yates, hands off, hit the backfield. And this time they don't allow much, maybe a yard to the 36. It'll be 3rd down and 4. That time it was McNeil running the football. And Burdette was the first to hit it.
Yeah, we got to be active on that defensive line. I know Jordan May is going against number 55, and that's certainly a size mismatch.
Big third down. Probably 4-down territory down here. I formation. And it is a running play again. Broken tackle, another broken tackle, and a first down inside the 25-yard line. And it was McNeil again.
That's just a straight up, right up, off the left tackle. I mean, nothing fancy about it, but we've said that. Clay does not run like a fancy offense. They just line up and come at you. They put hat on hat, man on man, and say, here we come, can you stop us?
Spotted it just outside the 25-yard line, of first down and 10. We're under a minute to go in this first quarter. I formation again. Toss it left side, McNeil. Inside the 25 down to about the 23. Picked up about 3. That might be the final play of this quarter. It will bring up second down and 7. Let's see if they run another play.
I think they might take this one to the...
I think they will. We'll take it with them. 7-6 after a quarter play. Central Clay on top. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum. I'll bring it back to you here when we come back.
The Tallassee Athletic Club keeping the stadium clean. Please place all trash, designated trash receptacles. Thank you for your help.
Seven, 6, Clay Central leads after one quarter.
Look out, I'm falling down on my job there, Michael. Man, good.
I told you I was coming back to you.
I wasn't even paying attention. Total offense, Clay Central, 100 yards. Tallassee, 153. Passing, -2 yards for Clay County, 69 for Tallassee on 3 of 5 for Tallassee, 1 of 2 for Clay. Rushing, 102 yards for Central Clay County, 84 for Tallassee.
Pike Road up 14-0 in their game versus Greenville tonight. 7-6 again our score here. Clay Central leading with the football and a second down and 7 at the Tallassee 23. Quarterback Yates under center, I formation behind him. Twin set to the left side. McNeil gets it, nothing there. Down he goes. Lost a yard, I thought. He gave a pretty good spot.
A real good spot.
Yeah, going to be third down. Still about 7.
It looked like Tallassee committed more to inside the box that time to try to stop this power run that Clay Central's running. And, you know, I think that's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to put extra men in the box, and you're just going to have to play man up on the outside when they run a receiver out there, because they're going to try their best just to run it down your throat.
They're going into shotgun formation this time with Yates. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. I haven't seen this look yet.
Watch for a running play.
Time called. Clay Central decides to take a break here. 11-11 to go in the first half. Our score 7-6, Central play on top.
They got two good kickers because both of them were hitting the ball hard. Huh. Well, they're spreading the field way out.
Look for a quarterback sneak.
Ready.
Look for the quarterback draw right here, guys.
3rd down and 7. Pass behind the line of scrimmage. Complete and a little bit of room to run. Out of bounds inside the 20. Going to be short of the first down at the 18. The catch made by McClure. He looks like he's about a yard short, which will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, we had him dead to rights, too.
Let's see where they marked him out. At the 18, he needs... it's a long yard or a short 2.
Are we going to kick it?
I'm pretty sure they're going for it.
It's about a yard and a half short, guys.
Yeah.
You just don't never know with their quarterback, you know, because he is their kicker. So.
God, that looks like
big 4th down play coming up right here.
That almost looks like 2.
Yeah, it's closer to 2, I guess, based on this chain right here. And they're going with their power formation, the old wishbone. Yates under center. Hand it off. McNeil, first down, still on his feet, and it's a touchdown. Second score tonight for Elisha McNeil. And it's 13-6 Central of Clay County. A 4th and 2 and an 18-yard touchdown.
We lost containment again on the wishbone. You can't lose containment on the wishbone.
We lost a grip on him, too, because we had 2 guys had hands on him. He's strong.
Yes, he is. And he's not very old. He's a 10th grader. Yeah, he's a 10th grader.
Freeman will hold, and Yates will kick, trying to make it an 8-point lead. Kick is offline,
no
he
good.
missed it. Didn't he? No, he didn't. Wow. It went through there, I guess. That's 2 I thought he missed. It got through there somehow.
Boy.
14-6. 10:56 to go in the first half. Tallassee Tigers football from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
That's 2. Are we that blind?
I guess so.
Because, I mean, that one started left and stayed left. You know what I mean? I don't get it. I know I can't see good in my old age. Huh? I don't know, dude. These ref on these field goals is hurting my feelings.
All right, 14-6. Clay Central kicking off. Yates puts his toe into it, and the ball goes into the end zone. And Tallassee will bring it out. It'll be the 20.
That young man's got a strong leg.
Oh,
yes, he does.
Even if we had anybody back there, it wouldn't have mattered because it was in the end zone.
Yeah. In high school, you can't bring it out of the end zone, so.
Let's see if Tallassee can respond. That was a pretty good response from Clay Central.
Well, I mean, we knew this was a game they're going to score. So we're going to have to score with them. We just got to keep, trading punches and hopefully get our break here in a few minutes. Get a stop, maybe turn the tables a little bit.
In the shotgun, it's Ellis with Daniels alongside. Looks to throw, wants to go deep. He hit it earlier. It's for Holloway, and the ball is knocked away. It was a pretty good throw. Had a hand on it, could not reel it in. Incomplete.
Yeah, he almost completed that one.
Second down and 10.
I like the aggressiveness. I mean, that's the only way you're going to keep them off the line of scrimmage. You got to throw the football.
Got him to jump. We're going to get 5 freebies here, I think. 14-0 Talladega leading Elmore County after a period of play.
Boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I guess I put too much, I don't know.
It's still early.
Hey.
It's a 5-yard penalty
Golly.
for offsides against Clay Central. It'll be 2nd down and 5.
I like 2nd and 5 better than I do 2nd and 10.
Looking to
He's wide
pass.
open.
He's got him over the middle. It is Goff caught at the 40. He's at the 45, and he's driven down finally at the 50-yard line of first down.
I was trying to help Tyler out. I seen him wide open. Oh,
There's a flag.
Boy.
Flag at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, boy. No, we didn't.
It was a nice play. An eligible man downfield against Tallassee.
What?
Vanilla. What?
And goes back to 2nd and 10 again. And it negates a really nice play by the Tigers.
That was a pretty play, too. Tyler was wide open over the middle. Just a good route. I mean, he caught him off guard and I wonder which. I don't know about that. But it is what it is. So we got a 2nd and 10. We got to go back out here and keep, like I said, got to keep throwing punches.
Play action now.
Oh, that was
Keeping is
good.
Ellis. Makes a couple of nice moves and takes it out across the 30. He looks like he has the first down.
Did you see that? He faked it to Jalen going left. Then he ran to the line of scrimmage like he was going to run. And then he'd come up like he was going to hit a wide receiver streak and hole open up, and then he took off running. So he faked, what, like 3 times on that one play?
It was a nice run of 11
Yes,
yards, and
that
it's a
was
first
awesome.
down at the 31.
I like that little design. We've not seen that this year.
They'll give it to Jalen. Some room to run across the 35, the 40, left sideline, 50-yard line, 45, and down at the 40-yard line of Clay Central.
I like the run.
It's opening up that play a little bit
It
more
is.
now.
Well, I mean, it goes back to what we've talked about it, Michael, over and over again, you and me and Oz. When you throw the ball and you complete passes, they've got to get off the line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what's happening. They're having to put safeties on our wide receivers, and it's getting those safeties back. And they're running basically a 3-4, and so it's opening up holes for Jalen.
25-yard run by Daniels, 1st and 10 from the 44 of Clay Central. Shotgun for Ellis with Daniels to his right. He'll fake to him. They'll give it to him, and he'll not find much this time. And he is down after 2 to the 42.
That was a little bit of a low snap. Got to get the ball up a little bit. One thing I'm noticing about Clay, they're rotating in and out a lot of defensive linemen. They're regularly swapping them in and out. Of course, we're swapping in and out a lot of guys, too, on offense. So
2nd down and 8, Wildcat now. Daniels fakes left, goes right, now goes back to the left, and is taken down in the backfield for a loss in the play, back to the 47-yard line. A nice defensive play from Clay Central's Keeson Lindsey. It's 3rd and long, 3rd and 13 now.
this is a huge play.
Well, you want to at least get close, and maybe you can go for it.
Right.
Got a one-on-one setup maybe with Goff on the right. We got time called by Tallassee. We'll take it, 8:11 to go in this first half of play. 14-6 Clay Central.
That hurt.
Yeah, when you're driving the ball, you got to keep driving it.
Hey, is that you there, Trey? Okay, did she leave already? Yeah, well, she's going to have to wait a while. What I'll do is once we get close to halftime, I'll try to get that break set up for you for the halftime break. The first break's a long break. I'll make sure I do that. I can log on and do that for you. You know what I'm talking about? You got to double click on it, but I'm not even sure where we are in it right now. Sounds like something's not right. We're playing one ad and we're coming back from it, so something's gotten off there, but I'll look at it in a minute. Go ahead. (14-6) score, 8:11 left in the first half. Tallassee with a 3rd and 13. They just used their first time out of the half. And it's Ellison shotgun as we return, ready for action. Brings Daniels in motion. And it's going to be a reverse pass and dropped. It was Holloway throwing out for Carr. I don't know if he would have had enough to get the first down. Like they had some guys in the area still. He probably would have picked up a little bit. Now we're going to have to punt it.
Yeah, tried a little trickery on that play.
Might have gotten his eyes upfield before he had it in his possession.
Big as he is, if he'd caught it, I think you could have taken out the guy that was going to try to tackle him. But
28-0, Pike Road leading after a pick six in that game over Greenville. Here's Goff. He got this one off with no trouble. It's going to hit and be downed at the 16. Probably should let that one roll. We got a flag. It's going to back him up anyway.
They talked him into it.
Yeah, they're a little bit of extracurricular possibly. I'm not sure exactly
he
what
ran
it was.
into him.
He ran into the
the return man.
Yeah, they're going to get us for catch interference right
Yeah,
there.
actually I didn't realize that was actually the return man there. Well, that'll be against us. Would have had him pinned back pretty deep. It's going to give him a little bit of extra yardage. Good crowd here. Not as many as I thought we might have. We still have some room in the upper deck, but, you know, it takes a lot of folks to fill this place up.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty full on this Clay Central side.
And that one hurts. That's a 15
Yeah,
yard.
it is. They'll step it off, and that'll bring it out to the 35.
I didn't think he was going to call it. And then I guess he thought better of it. I mean, we did run into to the return man. I mean, it's the right call.
Our defense got to make a stop here on this drive, down by a touchdown, 14-6, 8 points in all. And it will be a running play to the right side. Heflin follows his blocks, and we'll get up to the 39. McCurdy made the stop. Nice play. And it was still a 4-yard gain.
Yeah, our defensive line's got to do a better job of closing up those holes. Right now, they're gashing us.
It's slow developing, too. They're waiting on their blockers, and it's opening up for them. That's how they scored the touchdown a moment ago. Here's second down at 6. And it will be a pass play. Went right through the hands of the intended receiver. Intended for Lindsey. I don't know if he thought that was coming that fast.
That young man's got an arm, too. He slung that one.
3rd and 6.
It was on top of him before he could blink.
He was running a slant over the middle, and it was there.
Oh, yeah.
3rd and 6 from the 39 of Clay Central. 7:24 remaining in the half.
We've got to get a stop on this 3rd down.
They run 4 receivers out there. Got 1 setback. Watch out for the running back, Heflin, alongside the quarterback, Yates, and a shotgun. 4 receivers, 2 on each side. And looking to throw. Has a little time. He's going to go deep. Down the field, nobody home.
No.
That was way too long, and for the intended receiver, who was McClure.
Yeah.
So they will have to punt. Good job by the Tigers D again with a stop. We'll see the offense hopefully get the ball here.
That guy does have a strong arm. That was a long throw. He threw that one, let's see, 10.
He threw it about 55 yards, it looked like, 50 to 55, maybe. He was
easily
in the backfield.
That kid's a heck of an athlete. Number 15 for them.
We'll see him punt this time. We'd rather see him do that than use his arm. Pretty good looking punt over the head of Goff to go back to make the catch. It does. Fair catch made at the 20-yard line.
Clayton making me nervous.
That was a
good job.
That was a 41-yard punt right there, but no return. Nice weapon to have here. Well, the Tigers will take it from their own 27:09 left till halftime, trailing 14-6. See the offense back on the field. They've had success tonight, but they only got 1 score to show for it. Been able to move the football, and we've had some drive stall. We had 1 interception.
And it's been, you know, they've got to clean up their mistakes. We're in this ball game. We just got to clean up the mistakes because that's what's stopping our drives is mistakes.
Shooting ourselves in the foot.
Yeah. If we'll clean those up, I mean, we're moving the football. We just got to clean them up.
Shotgun formation. Low snap. Pressure coming, and now Ellis just has to eat it. He takes it back to the line. Lucky to get back there. No gain. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening on the snap, but the last several have been low.
Well, as much as we needed to stop on that, we need some offense here. We don't need to give it right back to him. At the half, the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report on this senior night, honoring the senior band members, honored the players before the game.
You better get a move on here.
Yeah, we're down to 15.
Yeah, the clock winding down, play clock down to 10 now. From shotgun. Play action, rolling out right, looking to throw underneath, caught by Holloway. He's hit out of bounds. Shy of the sticks. He needed the 30. He got to the 28, and it's going to be 3rd and a couple.
Well, that's where you want to be. You know, certainly would have liked to had the first down on that play, but, you know, 3rd and 2, that's within striking distance.
Now, this is usually when we go with Xavion, but it's
looks like Tyler's
not
staying
going to
out.
be
Yeah.
not going to be that this case. It looks like we are going to go with our regular offense. Maybe a little bit longer. It is really 3rd and 3. It looks like based on that spot. So here we go from the 27. Shotgun set. Hand off to Daniels. He's hit the backfield. He didn't get back to the line. He lost a couple. It's 4th down. Got to punt it. 4th down from your own 25, 26. And we went 3 and out. Goff on to kick.
We're getting it
Gets
back.
it off. They were all sides. We're going to get a free first down. Went
Yep.
over the head. A nice punt by Goff. It's going to roll down to the 30. But the flag at the line might give us an automatic first down.
It's an illegal substitution on them because their player didn't get off the field.
Too many men on the field.
Yep. That's going to be offensive ball.
Yeah, that'd be a nice thing to get. The 5 will be enough to move the chains.
Yeah, he's calling them back. Yep.
Yeah, legal participation against Central of Clay, and Tallassee will obviously take the free 5 and a first down. Well, Coach Paddles looked like he was pointing like he wanted to keep it. I know he doesn't want to keep it down there. He wants the first down. Yeah, because it was at the 26, which would give us the first down past the 30. We needed the 30, so it's to be a first down and 10 to 31.
Right.
Now let's make them pay for it, right? 5:03 on the clock, and the offense gets to come on the field with a gift there.
And that's really the first mistake that they've made, Clay. So we need to make them pay for it right here.
Yeah, we need to grind it out, take it to the locker room with a score. Clock winds back up, under 5 to play. 14-6 Central of Clay on top. The Tigers with a first down after the penalty at their own 31. Ellison shotgun. Low snap again. Pressure, throws out there to Daniels. Got to make a man miss. Gets outside. He is going to get to the 31, back to the line of scrimmage. All that running for no gain. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, when they run that far, it looks like they pick up like 7 or 8 yards, and then it winds up being back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down and 10 from the 31. Empty set, shotgun. Pressure coming. Looking for an open man. Throws it up for Dan. It's caught.
Catch.
Great catch by Holloway and a perfect throw. The only place he could have put it. And Ziggy goes up to get it for a Tallassee first down up to the 45. And there was an unaided blocker off the right side of Rush that didn't get a block.
Right.
He's running for his life to make that throw. That was a tough one.
That was a heck of a play, dude.
It really was.
For a high school player to run that far, and then see Ziggy come open, coming back across the middle right here and throw it to him, that's a heck of a play by Tyler Ellis.
Excellent play by both.
Yes, and Ziggy going up and get the ball, high pointing it. Man, you couldn't have drew it up any better.
Ziggy had to go up because the defender was closing so fast.
Yeah, he had good coverage. It's the only place he could have put it. Here's a keeper by Ellis. He's going to pop it outside. He's going to cut inside the 50, 45, and down at the 44. First down run of 11 yards, and a Tallassee first down that moves it into Clay Central territory with 3:20 on the clock winding down, and that's actually a pretty good thing. Maybe we can milk the clock and take it into the locker room like we hoped.
Guys, you can really tell the confidence level of Tallassee's team has really risen after that first drive. Tyler Ellis is really playing well.
No doubt, we've moved the ball between the 20s. Got to be able to cash it in here. Let's see, we're going to hand off. Nope, this time he kept it. I don't know if that was a read or not, but it was not the one that we needed. A stop at the 50 and a loss of 5 yards on the play.
Yeah, that was number 29. Just basically, we didn't block him. That's all you can say. We never put a hat on him.
Yeah, we don't know always if that's an RPO situation or just a straight run on a play action or pass play. But they were all over at that time. Second down and long for Tallassee from midfield. 2:22 on the clock as they break the huddle. Got to block the rushers. They're bringing some heat. They came across. They gave us 5. Their tackle, their nose guard there, couldn't stay set. It's going to move us right back almost to the original line of scrimmage after the 5-yard penalty moves it down to the 45. Say about 11 to go on second down now.
Yes, that was that big number 55. He wanted to get him a jump start on that play.
They whistled it back into play, and the clock has not started yet. And still trying to get him to start it, and he won't start it. You don't have to blow the whistle there because he's not started the clock. 2:11 on the clock. Finally, he starts the clock. We're going to go deep down the field. Pass is out of reach. I don't know if Lackey ever saw it. He was the intended receiver. It'll be second down. That play, that should have been about 20 seconds that ran off right there, truthfully. And the clock operator up there never saw the official give the signal. Third down.
Yeah, we ran 2 go routes, one with Lackey and one with Ziggy, hoping that one would break open, and Tyler just laid it up to try to, get him to run under it, but threw it just a little bit too far out of reach.
And I don't know if the clock really is that big of an issue for us. It's 2:04. You kind of want to run it down if you can. Third down. That stopped the clock on the incompletion. 3rd and 11 from the 45. And we got whistles again. And I think Tallassee has used up a timeout. So we'll take it to 2:04 till halftime. Our score, Clay Central 14, Tallassee 6.
Just not giving Tyler time.
Hey, where are you, Trey, on the break? You got the next one is. Hang on, let me see what we got going on. I'm gonna look at it. Hang on. Sounds like it's right now.
I sure hope we make some big time adjustments second half.
Yeah,
we
where's
got
Lackey at? We need him to start heading this way.
Yeah, something that City Collision's out of place down there as well for some reason. It looks like.
Here he comes.
No, that's all right. This is a long break. No, we're good. We're good. I think we're okay. No, just stay with it. Yeah, just wait till it sends me the music bed. All right, we're ready now. Ellis wants to throw and does, and the catch is made, and it's a first down. They say it came out. It is a catch.
No, he called it. It came out when he hit the ground.
All right, it's a completion, and down is Holloway at the 25. The ball came out after he'd already moved and went down on the ground. They're not going to wave that off. That's the right call.
Yeah, we don't have replay in high school.
Well, he had a catch, and he made a football move, as we said. First down at the 26. Clock back running, 1:48 to go. Big first down on 3rd and long. Tigers down by 8. 1:42 till halftime. Shotgun for Ellis. And he will look to throw and will, and it is caught by Holloway at the 12. That's going to be enough for another Tallassee first down. Gave him time to throw. Clock stops to move the chains, 1:31.
I like being aggressive.
And we got just one timeout till halftime, and we're under 1:25 now. The clock is rolling. Ellis is going to stay in the shotgun. Got the 4 receivers, 2 on each side. Brings Daniels in motion. Fake to him. Keep it. Pop it outside left side. Inside the 10. Spins down to the 5. He can't get a first down without scoring. We got to get to the 2. It's second down and 3.
We got to hurry up and get back to the line. We got to get a play in.
We're all right. We got 102. Still got that timeout if we need it. Let's see what we go with here. Is this the Xavier formation or maybe a Wildcat?
No, I think I saw Tyler run back out there. Maybe I'll.
It is. Yeah, he's running it well himself. 42 seconds. Second down and 2 from the 5. Fake it. Now want to throw it in the end zone. Touchdown. What a call.
What a play.
Peyton
right
Goff,
there.
wide open.
Oh,
Tigers
my
making a
goodness.
14-12 score with 30 seconds on the clock. What a drive.
I love the creativity on that play. That was a sweet play right there. Snuck, though, tight end out the backside. Michael, nobody covered him.
Great call.
Yep, that was a great call by the offensive staff on that play.
All right, are we going to go for 2 or kick the extra point?
Should we chase points right now?
I'm going
It's
for
a little early, I think, isn't
I'm
it?
going for 2. You're right here at the half. I'm going for 2.
That's the tie. We're going to go for 2. Here comes the offense on the field. It's the Wildcat formation with Jalen. And time is called by Tallassee. So we'll think about it for a moment. We'll keep it here for the moment.
To me, that's a smart timeout. I mean, this is going for 2. You want to make sure you got the right play in. You want to make sure you got the right personnel in. And because we're trying to tie the game going into the locker room to get the momentum back on our side, because they're going to get the ball to start the second half.
Well, I don't like chasing points either, but you do want to go with we did have one block, so it's not a guarantee you're going to make the extra point.
But it's really not a bad time to do it either, like Philip said. So,
well, I hope we don't look back on it. So what I'm saying, if we don't
That's
get
right.
it, we get it.
That's
It's
right.
all fine and dandy, right?
That's right.
So the Tigers used their final timeout. The greatest thing about that drive is it used up all the clock and left 30.1 regardless for Clay Central till halftime. The chance that we'll be tied or we'll be down by 2 based on this play.
This is where your offensive line's got to man up right here, put a hat on a hat.
You think they run that play again?
Well, they got a different person back there getting the snap, and Jalen, I don't know. Or actually, it's Xavier. And he's going to go right. He's going to do the jump pass to the end zone, and it is caught again. It's Goff again. And we're tied. 14 all.
That one, baby.
14,
Twice in a row, baby.
14, 30 seconds left till halftime. We'll take a break. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV at Spectrum.
Oz called that one. That was a good call, man.
Oh, man.
That was a good call. That was sweet because nobody thought Xavier was going to throw that football.
Tebow-esque jump pass. I like that.
I like it.
That's the kind of creativity I want to see out of
I like
offensive coordinators.
I like it. We are being aggressive tonight.
Now.
Don't let him return it.
No, that's right. He needs to shoot. I wish he could shoot that thing into the chest of one of these up men.
Pike Road 31-0 over
Good
Greenville.
golly.
That's
Are you
all?
For real? Great day.
Who are they playing again?
Green.
Wow.
And you know Greenville beat Andalusia the other day.
Wow.
Crazy.
Oh.
Hey, bro. 31 today.
Hang on just a second.
That was their win. All right, kicking team. We got to have you right here, baby.
We're ready. Johnson kicking off. Squib kick. Taking it to 41. And that's where Clay Central will have it. The question is, do they try anything with 27.3 on the clock? A 14-14 football game at the half.
I think they're going to.
I do too. I think they're going to try to hit one over the top.
And we'll see. Of course, they get the ball to start the second half.
Well, one of the things you got to think about too, and their radio crew down here is talking about it. Their kicker can kick a 50-yard field goal.
Yeah,
so they're going to try to get in range.
Here comes the offense on the field.
Wow.
That must be a luxury to have a kid that can kick a 50-yard field goal.
Well, it looked to me like they had two that could during
We
warm-ups.
saw a guy kick 159 last week for Fairhope.
That's crazy.
And he had plenty to spare. Look at that video. They're going to look to throw. And Yates fumbled the football. It's on the ground. He'll go down. That might be all she wrote if there's a move. I would think Danny Horn would say, let's take a knee or that'll be all after that. He luckily got back on it.
They don't have to snap the ball.
For Clay Central's sake.
It looks like they're going to, though.
Well, they're going to try one more, it looks like, with 8 seconds on the clock. Need to hurry. 4, 3. They said, don't you do it. Not worth the risk. Halftime is here. The Parker Tire Service Center halftime report coming up. We're all knotted up. It's a 14-14 score. Tallassee Tigers football from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
What's that?
Hang on, Trey. I'm going to take care of it for you.
I got you.
Hang on. Let's see where we are on this. Well, darn. Hang on.
That couldn't have ended any better right there, to be honest with you.
Mark.
We get that touchdown, 2-point, and then we pretty much, he forces him into a fumble.
Have we not gotten to the halftime break yet? Hang on, Troy. Should be a long one. Somewhere in there. I guess that's it right there. Hang on, I'm gonna get it there. That's it right there. All right, I'm gonna hit it for you. Hang on. Not right now. Not right now. Hang on. All right, don't do anything. Just let it play.
We've got 129 yards.
All right, let that play out, and then turn it over to them after that. Okay, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Clay County School Superintendent Mr. Jared Wesley and Central High School Principal Jan Murphy, please welcome to the field the Central High School Marching Volunteers. Tonight you will see the 2021 field show entitled Believe. Music selections include Don't Stop Believing by Journey, Don't You Worry About a Thing by Torrey County, A Million Dreams from The Greatest Showman, and Believe by Cher. The marching volunteers are under the field direction of head drum major Kobe Gross. Kobe, is your band ready?
What? Mommy, turn that back up with our band. Okay. It's just a field mic.
Test.
We're not going to have long because we're not able to talk right now.
Yeah.
So it might only be about 3 minutes, maybe 5.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
What is it?
It's a long break.
Yeah, it had a lot of stuff on it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we can hear you. Probably just run down those stats, Steve.
I can barely hear you. There we
Yeah.
go. Okay, I got you. And welcome back. This is Stephen Osborne here with Chris Lackey for the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. Chris, let me give some quick stats, then we'll get into some of the analysis. Total offense, Central of Clay County, 125 yards, Tallassee, 256. Passing, Central of Clay, 3 yards on 2 of 5. Tallassee, 129 yards on 9 of 14. Rushing, Central of Clay, 122 yards, Tallassee, 127. Of course, receiving again 3 yards for Central Clay, 129 for Tallassee. I don't know. It was we had some rough start the first quarter, and then we regrouped.
I think it took one drive for our kids to really believe that we could play with them, and then after that drive, we started playing really, really well. We got our offensive play calling has been outstanding tonight. I think we've mixed it up really, really well. We've shown some things that we haven't done all year. We're using misdirection well. Xavion in the Wildcat, Tiger package, whatever you want to call it, they're pulling a play side guard and tackle and giving some counter motion with him in that short yardage, and that's been really successful. Tyler Ellis probably playing his best game of his career so far. Very, very, very calm. Even on that last drive, his demeanor is much different. Very calm, very leader-like. Made some plays with his arm and his feet. Can't say enough about what he's doing. Jalen Daniels had a big run early in the game. We're getting contributions from multiple people, and I think that is a big part of why we've been able to move the football against them. We've stopped ourselves.
That's right.
We've had some miscues. We had a block punt. We had a first down, obvious first down on a throwback pass to Xavion that he bobbled and dropped. So we had an interception on our first drive. Clay's a good team, but I think we are too. We got a lot of senior leadership. I think if we stay aggressive offensively in the second half, we got a good chance to win this football game.
I'm going to be negative twice. One is that interception. The other is when he pulled it and got the sack. That's the only two things I can see that Tyler's done not well tonight. You are exactly right, because when he had time, well, even on the scramble out here,
when he didn't have much time.
That's right. But when he had to scramble here, he threw it over, got the lob, got the first down.
That's right.
But then he stood in the pocket down here and made those two passes for the 2 first downs, and it was very impressive how calm he was.
He is. He's a completely different player from not only last year, but just even the first couple of games this year.
And let's not forget to mention the cutback he made on one of these runs down here. And, I mean, it almost looked like he was going to break his own ankle, and he broke the linebacker's ankle and got another 6 yards.
Well, he's made a couple of runs tonight have been scrambles.
That's right.
Off of, no pass protection. Scrambled, get some positive yards, don't lose yards. Made that one mistake early in the game, but I was at field level. I saw what he saw.
Yeah.
There was a guy behind that guy that appeared to be open. I don't think he just couldn't get enough on it because he was running to his right to get the ball over the head of that guy. So Tallassee's played well. They played well on defense. Our play calling has been very aggressive. We're not going to run into the teeth of their defense and have a whole lot of success.
If we can sustain it, that's going to be the big thing. Make the adjustments, come out. Again, Clay gets the ball first. Like we always say, we got to set the tone.
Set the tone in the second half. Be
That's
physical.
right.
We need to be very physical in the second half.
All right, this has been the Parker Tire and Service Center halftime report. We'll be right back with the pride of Tallassee. Yeah. But sorry. Don't have them. We ready? And welcome back. This is the pride of Tallassee.
That was magnified by the Rolling Stones. The Pride of Tallassee will be performing its full halftime show tonight at postgame. We invite you to stick around. And we now honor the class of 22 with I'll Be There. Georgia Ann Butler is escorted by Emma Leon Butler. She plans to attend Auburn University to major in psychology. Patrick Chandler is escorted by Robert, Crystal, and Nicholas Chandler. He plans to attend Trenton State to major in diesel mechanics. Jalen Felton is escorted by Benita Russell. He plans to attend AUM to major in radiology. Hunter Briggs is escorted by Patty Bryce and Joseph Briggs. He plans to attend Trenton State to major in diesel mechanics. Cassidy Grover is escorted by Chris and Cindy Grover. He plans to attend UAB. She plans to attend UAB and major in pre-medicine. Humphreys is escorted by Johnny and Whitney Newman. She plans to attend Troy University and major in nursing. Cole Ingram is escorted by Jonathan and Stephanie Ingram. He plans to attend Southern Union and then transfer to Auburn University, but his major is undecided. Michelle Lynn is the daughter of Chang and Trey Lynn. She is escorted by Emily Cox, and she plans to attend UAB to major in chemistry. Hunter Miller is escorted by Michael and Angel Miller and Heather and Hannah. He plans to attend Auburn University to major in mechanical engineering.
He said you can have it. Chris was like, I know.
Jake Miller is escorted by Jennifer and Chris Lee. He plans to enlist in either the Air Force or Navy. Braden Slaughter is escorted by Trista Armstrong and Scott Slaughter and his sister Caitlin. He plans to attend Southern Union, then transfer to Auburn University to major in banking and finance. Connor Worley is escorted by Danny and Cindy Worley. He plans to attend Southern Union to major in automotive mechanics. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Pride of Tallassee, class of 2022.
And we'll be right back with the second half.
Once again, the Pride of Tallassee would like to invite you to stick around for post-game as we put on our traditional halftime show at that time. Thank you.
Hey, Trey, go ahead and play another break right quick because Michael's on his way. He said just go ahead and play a back-to-back breaks. Unless you can't. If you can't, I'll come on because he'll be here in like 5 minutes.
We're back. Where's my glasses at?
Yeah. Now I'm out of breath.
You out of breath, Mike?
Out of shape, I'm out of breath.
That's that old age kicking in on you. You gonna give us some scores?
I will. I'm gonna do the secret law first.
Okay, go ahead.
If I can read it.
Have you seen any scores, Oz, for like any of the games?
Yeah. 14-14 halftime. Secret Law Student Athlete of the Week this week is Clayton Goff. The wide receiver, punter, and outside linebacker is the son of Aubrey Hobson and Tyler Goff. This is his 4th year on the varsity Tigers team. He started playing football when he was just 10 years old. He's also on the Tallassee High School baseball team as well. He wears number 7 and plays catcher, shortstop, and pitcher for the baseball Tigers in his 4th year with that squad. He's also on the basketball team. This guy is an athlete. He is center for the Tigers, wears number 10 on the hard court. Clayton started playing basketball when he was just 9, and he's taken a mix of advanced and standard classes. His GPA is 3.5. After high school, Clayton plans on attending college, unsure of where. Plans to be in physical therapy. Clayton's dream job is to be a professional baseball player. In his spare time, he likes to sleep and spend time with his family and friends. He laughed and said that he doesn't have a lot of free time, though. Would expect that with all the sports he plays. When asked what he missed most about THS, he says doesn't know. He'd have to see, and then said probably the teachers and the staff. Clayton Goff, this week's Segrist Law Student Athlete of the Week. All right, let me get you some scores. We got a few, again, tied up here, 14 all at halftime. The Pike Road game has turned into a rout. They're up 31-0. We thought that might be close. They're playing Greenville tonight, and it's not a contest at this point. Let's see if we can get a couple other scores here from some other games around Central Alabama before we kick off here in the second half. Last check on Elmore County, they were losing 14-0, and that game was in the second quarter to Elmore County losing to Talladega. Let's see if there's any others. Prattville leading JD. It's 29-7. That game is at halftime. We really want to find that hopeful score. That's a big one tonight. Hopeful Sylacauga, but I'm still not seeing it coming up. St. James 28, Geneva 7. Halftime. It's 49-0 Catholic over Goshen. No surprise there.
Oh, boy.
Stanhope 7-0 lead in the second quarter at Wetumpka. We have Reeltown up 22-0 over Pike County. That's at halftime. Dayville winning big against Beulah. It's 33-0. That's already in the third quarter. Eufaula 14, Lanier 6.
That's a surprise.
Yeah, Alabama Christian 28-0 over Bullock County. Trinity 10, Schillersburg 0. And here's that score according to Robbie. He just gave us a 28-9 lead for Sylacauga over Hopeful at halftime. All right. Well, we'll keep you updated as we go through. Ready to start the second half here. Clay Central getting the football. Clay Johnson to kick it. He puts it down on the 40 and puts his foot into it. And it is fumbled. The ball's on the ground. A live ball. Who got it?
Tallassee might have got it.
Tallassee says they do, and the officials.
Hold on, let's see. Yes,
concur. Yes, Tallassee football at the 35-yard line of Clay Central. Their first mistake tonight, their first turnover. And we'll see if Tallassee can capitalize.
We got to. We got to make it pay.
Need to.
You're tied up. You hit two beautiful plays right before the half.
Guys,
Man,
I was right here beside that. It looked like that thing sat on the ground for 5 minutes.
We finally found it.
All right.
Play.
35-yard line. Well, spot at the 36. So let's see if Tallassee can take advantage. The offense with a break, good field position, and we'll start the second half with the ball after all. Ellis in shotgun. One receiver in Daniels on the right side. A little shift on the line there. And it's going to be a pass play. One-on-one for Daniels. Down the sideline. Comes back, makes the catch at the 15, and down he goes at the 14-yard line. One-on-one ball, well thrown by Ellis. Great catch by Daniels.
That's what they call the back shoulder throw, right?
That was it.
And Daniels just wanted the ball. Daniels just wanted the ball more than he did.
All right, Tallassee with a chance here in the red zone now. First down from the 14 of Clay Central. They've had to throw the football tonight, and they've done well doing it. Same set this time, although Daniels is a little closer to the line this time. He'll come in motion, and he'll get the handoff. He'll miss. First man had a chance at him. The second one cleaned it up and puts him down right at the line, maybe even lost a yard. Second down.
Number 10 for them, Keeson Lindsay, he made a really good play on that because if he doesn't trip up Jalen, he had a crease, and he was about to have some yardage in front of him.
Second down and 11 from the 15.
Jalen was just never able to plant that cut foot because, like I said, number 10 for them, he made a really, really good play. It was a shoestring type tackle, but he made a good play on it.
Shotgun with Daniels in the backfield this time to the left of Ellis. And he wants to throw. Pressure coming. Throws it to the corner. And it's on the money. Caught by Leonard for a touchdown. What a pass and what a catch.
He dropped it right in the breadbasket.
That was beautiful.
20-14, a 14-yard pass for a touchdown. Ellis to Leonard.
I don't know that you could have scripted a better start for Tallassee in the second half.
You couldn't have. 20-14, Tigers extra point try coming from Johnson. Goff will hold. Battles will snap. It's a big kick. We had one blocked earlier. We converted a 2-point play to tie it. Now a chance to make it a 7-point game. Good snap and hold. The kick's up and good this time. 21-14 Tigers. 10:29 to go. Second half underway. Tigers on top here in the third quarter. More coming up on WTLS Tallassee Times TV and Spectrum.
Oh, man, my back's hurting. What'd you say, Trey? Yeah, it was good.
Hold on a minute. Okay.
He's got his headphones back on.
I'm sorry, what was it?
She asked if we was ready.
Almost, yeah. When this ad ends, or it's the little promo. Johnson kicking here at the 40. Last time we covered up a fumble, turned it into points, a 21-14 Tallassee lead. Let's see what happens here. Another squib kick, high hop, and going to be picked up at the 30 by Clay Central. Heflin bringing it up the right side, 40, 45, 48-yard line. Great field position for them. Down a touchdown now.
Yeah, that was a pretty good return. He returned it, what, maybe 10, 15 yards? He ran a long ways to pick up those few yards, but.
Ben Taylor with our Kent four-way stoppers score report tonight. They are up now 21-14 over the Red Hill Raiders. Thank you, Ben.
Sounds like a good score.
Defense got to step up right here.
Yeah.
They've been playing well, though, the whole game. So
they're lining back up in our wonderful wishbone here.
Had some success with that in the first half. And they'll hand off, go up the middle this time. Not much there. The Tigers defense stops him for a short gain up to the 50, maybe the 51. A gain of 3 on the running play by McNeil. Second down, 7. Tallassee scored the last 15. They lead 21-14 after they trailed 14-6 in the first half. Defense has stepped up too. See if we can get another stop. Here's another running play up the middle, and a little bit of running room, but not much, as Smith and Everson take down McNeil as he got to the 46 for about 3 more, maybe 2. 3rd down 4.
This is a big 3rd down right here, Michael. This is where your defensive line's got to get some push. You got to create a new line of scrimmage right here.
We got to keep him from bouncing it outside here.
Yeah. Defensive end's got to keep containment.
Yates under center in the full house backfield behind him. Handoff, hit and down. Smith with a big tackle of McNeil right at the line. He got the 45. It's 4th and 3, maybe 4.
If you're Danny Horn, what do you do? Looks like
he
they
punt it. Yeah, I don't think you take a chance. Play some field position here.
Yeah, because we've had the hot hand on offense here lately, so I would do the same thing. I'd try to pin them deep.
As well as he can punt, yes.
Yeah, and if you get 1 yard on 4th and 4, if you got 2 or 3 yards, I could see going for it. On 3rd and 4, I should say. Now it's 4th and 4. Basically,
but he is the quarterback also, so.
High snap, little pressure, got it off. It's a high punt, not very much distance on it. Hit the 23, took the roll he wanted, though. Inside the 15, down to the 10, and down inside the 10, between the 9 and the 10. That's where Tallassee will have it. Long field in front of them. A 21-14 lead with 8:23 to go. And it might, back deep like this, make your play calling a little bit different. Not as open maybe with your decisions here. We'll see what the Tigers do.
Well, we got a break. Give a shout out to our chain gang down there. They're always so faithful on Friday nights. Usually got the same guys down there running the chain.
And
so.
Jimmy, I didn't realize I said that. He said said the 51. I guess I probably did. I didn't realize it was a 51-yard line either. It's
okay, Brent Langley.
something new every day.
Brent Langley
did he say that?
One time over the PA, yeah.
Well, I guess we all make mistakes once in a while.
He was at the 51. I was like, I think that's the 49.
Yeah,
Brent.
right. Well, I think you knew what I meant.
Well, that's okay.
Here's a play-action keeper. It's Ellis. On his feet, makes a nice spin move out across the 15, got to the 16, picked up 6, maybe 7. 2nd down and about 3 to go for the Tigers.
I want to give another shout out to the Tallassee Athletic Club for feeding us again. You know, they always provide such good food and
definitely
hospitality. So.
We enjoyed it thoroughly. 2nd down play for the Tigers. They're on 16. It's now in a wildcat for Jalen. Low snap. He's going to find a little bit of room. Really like he had some room right tackle. He didn't go there. He went right up the middle and only picked up a couple. 3rd down and about a yard or 2. He just pops it out to the right side. He might still be running.
He's still running.
Had a nice hole there.
He
just
missed
didn't
his
see
read.
it.
Yeah, he missed his read. He put his head down to try to get the 1st down and, trying to get some tough, hard yards right in the middle of their defense. But like you said, he had a crease on the right side coming our way. If he hits it, he's gone.
Hey, guys, we're going with a heavy package here on 3rd and 1. Be looking for that counter headed toward the right sideline.
Got Xavion back there this time. And everybody in tight on the defense for Clay. And it's Xavion going left, finding a little room. 1st down run across the 20 to the 22. What a nice asset to have him available. He plays every down on defense, so they like to spare him. But he looks good when he gets the ball in his hands, doesn't he?
He's a lot faster than people give him credit for. I know he's a big young man. I mean, he's 6'1", 6'2",
Derrick
215,
Henry.
220.
He looks like Derrick Henry running. Deceptive.
Yeah, he can run. He
Got
can
these,
pick him up, put him down.
Got these seniors this year. He's one of those guys that's going to play college ball if he wants to. Along with Jalen and some other guys that might have some opportunities here. Here's Ellis looking to pass. Going to go deep down the right side. Ziggy got him step. Got a catch! 40, 30, 20. Walking into the end zone for the touchdown. Ziggy Holloway on a perfect throw again from Tyler Ellis.
That was pretty. That was pretty.
77 yards, and the Tigers go up 27-14.
That was an awesome play. That was a pretty throw by Tyler. Pretty catch by Ziggy.
And if you weren't watching Ziggy, when he looked back and saw Tyler release the ball, he put his head down and he made up 5 yards past the defender. The defender just happened to dive and hit his heel, but it was no hope.
That was pretty.
What a play. Opening it up tonight. The passing game has worked very well. Johnson's kick is up, and it is no good. He said he missed it. I thought that one went through.
And that one looked like it was good.
I thought it was too. We missed, fired on about 3 of the night we tried to guess on. 27-14, the score remains. 6:12 left in the third quarter. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV and Spectrum.
So we've had 4 that we thought were bad, and they called good. And then we think that one's good, and they call it right.
When's the last time we've had 243 yards passing?
Never.
Maybe when Casey or some of those guys were quarterback, maybe, you know, that T.R. Miller game, I'd like to go back and look at those stats.
Yeah.
I mean, we got a chance to hit 300 yards passing.
Hey, it's a whole lot of time. I almost hate we scored that fast.
Ah, come on.
No, not me.
It's too early to think that way.
No. I'm
Well, that's got to fire your
If it
defense.
was the fourth quarter, maybe.
I'm wanting them to keep the intensity and not let up.
I thought he made that.
I did too, man. Me and you getting blind in our old age.
I could tell from where I was that it was wide right.
It was wide
okay.
right. Okay. We'll take your word for it.
Yep. Johnson to kick, 27-14 Tigers. So high hopper, they got a piece of it. Finally, they got it at the 45 and run to the 48. Return. Boy, I tell you.
Boy, that was close.
Yeah, that's another number we don't have on the roster. I have to go back and look.
Coach Battles was trying to stick a dagger right there.
Yeah, that was a great snag. I want to give credit. As that was Aiden Stewart. He had to go up in the air to get that. And if he doesn't get that, that ball's anybody's ball, live ball, of course, on the kick.
And there was a lot of purple jerseys around that ball when he snagged it.
Clay Central back in good field position again there at their own 48. That was a 91-yard scoring drive by the Tigers. A 77-yard pass from Ellis to Holloway. 27-14, 6:06 left. Here's a running play. Right side trying to pop it outside. And it is Heflin. He's got good yardage. He's got a first down to the Tigers' 40. Pretty hard running back to bring down.
Yeah, number 5's tough, man. We've been talking about him all night. He's only a sophomore, but that young man, when he cuts and runs, he's tough to bring down.
Picked up about 12. It's 1st and 10 at the Tallassee 40.
They list him at right at 175.
Threw us off a little bit with that trips over
bunch.
here.
Pistol formation. Quarterback keeps trying to get outside. He's not going to outrun Xavion.
No.
And to the sideline he goes, out of bounds at the 41, lost a yard.
He lost 2 yards. This guy better back up.
Well, the spot's the other guy over here.
Yeah, he's spotting it correctly over there.
Yeah, 42.
Yeah, this dude over here ain't nowhere close.
2nd down and 12. Good defense by
go.
the Tigers. That was definitely a read there. He was keeping it, and that was a good play by Xavion Carr. Here's
Trip, break my neck.
2nd and 12 from the 42 of Tallassee. Yates in a shotgun now. Tigers getting set on the defensive front. Going to pitch it out on the left side. Not much there. Tigers defense going to take it down. And that was McNeil that time, and he got a yard, and that's all. 3rd down and 11. Saw old Coach Mark Rose over there on the sideline. Of course, he's here tonight. He's talking with some of our folks down there that he's reminiscing with, really, because seeing some of the guys that were here back when he was coaching at Tallassee back in that 98-99 stretch. Good to see Coach Rose out tonight. They had fun with some of those guys at the Eye of the Tiger tailgate before the game. 3rd down play, 11 to go from the 41. Yates wants to throw. He has time. Throws it. And it's intercepted by Leonard at the 30. Brings it up the left side, the 40-yard line, out of bounds at the 45, and the Tiger bench goes nuts. And we got guys getting into it down on the field now.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah, it was one of our guys going up against their quarterback.
We're going to get 15 on that one.
Yeah, they threw flags all over.
They might give it on. They might.
We're
be
going to have a
offsetting.
personal foul here, guys. Number 5 for us, and I'm not sure the number on the guy
Where's
for.
their
Is it going to be offsetting is the question.
It's pretty rough.
Well, it was after the interception.
Yeah,
so
the
we
play
got
will
that.
stand. That is true. And we'll be either 15-yard offsetting or 15 against. I know we're going to get one of them based on what I saw.
There ain't no doubt we getting 15. It's just a matter of do they get 15.
Look at Ellie Bell down there.
I love it, man.
Coach Bell going a little crazy himself down there. Personal foul is against Tallassee and only Tallassee, so they'll back it up 15 after the return.
Yeah, I kind of saw that one coming. That was the correct call, unfortunately.
Looks like more than 15 yards.
He's going about 100, isn't he?
I mean, where is
Where
it?
in the world?
How does he come up with that?
Yeah, because it should be where the ball, where the tackle was at.
They backed it up to the 23.
He's doing it from the spot of the foul.
I didn't think those were spot fouls.
They're not.
Unless it was a block in the back type thing, but that was a personal foul penalty. And Coach Battles is asking that same question, I think. How in the world did we get the ball at the 23-yard line after the play? Because that was after the play.
Yeah. And we went out, at the 50?
Well, he was up close to midfield.
So at worst, we should be at the 35.
And we lost quite a few more yards on that. Either way, we got the ball.
We lost 12 yards on that deal.
And I wondered, you keep the hammer down right now?
Oh,
You're up
there ain't no
27-14 with 4:43.
Ain't no doubt.
Shotgun and a fake and a keep. It is Ellis. And he's out to the 26. He picked up 3. What a night he's having tonight. 2nd down and 7.
In a game like this, I'm sorry, I don't let up. You can't. What has got you here? Dance with the girl you brought, right? And
That's what they say.
being aggressive is what got us here. So keep the pedal down. I like being up 21 better than I do 13 or being up 20.
In the shotgun, 2nd down play. Looking to throw, and they're going for it all again. Daniels this time down the field. He's tugging on his jersey. There's no call.
Where's the penalty?
Incomplete.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Michael, I said I wasn't going to say anything about the refs tonight, but that was bad.
There's a flag at the line of scrimmage, though. We'll see about that. Illegal procedure called against Tallassee. It was 2nd down and about 7, so it'll be 2nd and 12. Unless they decline it. No, they took the penalty.
Yeah, they took the penalties. I'm not sure that I would have done that.
Well, they didn't call it dead, so they had the choice. Tigers with a 2nd down and about 11 or 12, and looking to pass is Ellis, and he throws high that time. One of the few misfires he's had tonight. Look at this big guy right up. Logan Tompkins is not backing down.
I like it, Logan.
He's only given up a foot, about 70 pounds, bro.
Yep, that's it. Yep, pretty close.
Actually, Logan may be closer to weight, certainly not in height.
Oh, no.
3rd down. That pass was intended for Holloway, and a little bit too much zip on that one.
I hope that young man, number 55, plays basketball for Clay.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I would run it again. I would pump fake because they're going to bite on it, and then I'd lay it up deep.
3rd down, 11 to go. The ball at the Tallassee 23. Going deep down the field and incomplete. He was trying to connect with Holloway again. We've thrown that a few times tonight, and it's been successful. That time, too much on it.
Yeah. That was a single read. That was, one direction passing all the way. But, man, if he could have checked down over here to Jalen, he didn't have anything but green grass between him and the end zone.
4th down, the Tigers will punt. Here's Goff. Here comes pressure. Better get it off. He does. Line drive punt away from the return man. That's a good punt. Inside the 40 and out of bounds at the 39-yard line. Very good job there by Goff. That's a 40-yard punt. No return. Well, the defense going to have to come up big again. They lead do the Tigers 27-14 with 3:35 left.
But
in the third quarter.
I like staying aggressive. I like that.
Oh, I do too. Oh, they're going to wave it off.
They waved it off.
What was the flag for?
I never saw the.
Who knows?
This guy, the side judge over here, threw the flag. Clay Central fans are booing, so I guess they thought the penalty should have been against us.
Wouldn't you know it, though? I mean, the fans are going to be fans, right?
Oh, yeah.
And no fan is going to want to, every penalty should be against the other team.
Exactly.
Right.
So, look, hey, we're taking them out of their game plan. They're going to have to start throwing it.
In the I formation this time, they will run it. Not ready to give up on that yet. Not much there that time. Out across the 40 to the 42. A gain of 3, maybe 4 yards on the run by Heflin. Time on the field, the player is down for Clay Central. And that's the big man right there.
He's got to come off.
Yeah, Denny is going to have to come off the field for at least a play. He's back up and walking around, but, they whistled it dead. He has to come off the field. Stop the clock right there at 3:19 for him to get off, and they need to go on and wind this thing back up now.
Yeah.
We want the clock to move with a 13-point lead. Nowhere in the third quarter still, but for some reason, the official waited forever to finally say start it back.
Not sure about that deal.
All right, back in the I formation on 2nd down and 7. Want to throw. The ball's batted up in the air. It's going to be caught in the backfield, and down in the backfield will be the running back who turned into the receiver, Heflin. As he got to the 40, back to about the line of scrimmage when they started. It's going to be 3rd and almost 10 to go.
Our defense is playing good. Ever since that first drive or two, we made some really good adjustments on the sidelines, and our defensive line's holding their own.
Reeltown has beaten Pike County 42-6.
Congratulations, Reeltown.
Rebels are rolling. Here's shotgun at 3rd and 9. Heflin looks, it's batted down, incomplete. Tigers are going to get it back. Another 3 and out, 4th down.
Marciano just laid the wood to their quarterback, number 15. He went on a delayed blitz, and about time he let go of the ball, he tattooed him.
Our guys are playing inspired right now, no doubt. 2:25 left in this third quarter, and all phases working pretty well. Goff going back to return. It'll be Yates punting it away.
They better watch and make sure they don't pull something crazy here.
They don't have enough men on the field. They get a guy out there just in time, get him in position. And snap with a few seconds left on the play clock. What a punt.
That dude's got a leg, man.
Goff's just going to let it go.
Are you kidding me?
It will hit at the 15, roll down to the 13, and be down right there, maybe at the 12. 2:13 left in the third quarter, and Tallassee goes back on offense, leading 27-14.
We need a long, extended drive right here.
We need to go into about 6 minutes into the fourth quarter with this drive.
And score. Yeah, we need a long, extended drive into the fourth quarter, and we need to tack on a touchdown.
But the defense has kept that intensity. They haven't let up. Offense has too, but the defense has really kept.
Right here is where we got to get
We're
our
coming out and be back Xavier.
I just don't want them to get too conservative. I want to run clock, but you still want to put pressure on the defense.
Yeah, we were throwing it a little bit there a minute ago and didn't really run any clock.
Yep.
You don't want to throw a bunch of incompletions because the clock stops every time. Well, obviously, if you can run it and get first downs, that's the ideal right now with a 13-point lead. Here is Carr on a running play left side. Spins out of a would-be tackler and gets across the 15 up to the 16. And he looked a little gimpy. I hope he's not hurt because he kind of lost his step.
Up.
I think he cramped up in the middle of that run.
Yeah.
He's down on the field. We'll take a break with 2:04 on the clock. Tallassee 27, Clay Central 14.
Yeah, I mean, he grabbed his leg and went down. Get that man a deal pickle.
Put him an IV in right quick.
We need him.
Give that young man a dill pickle, please. He needs a dill pickle.
Hey,
Can you run
Phillip.
one down there? Yeah.
We're running that same counter, but we're running it to the left side in the second half instead of the right side.
You know what I would like to see? I would like to see him do that counter and hand off to Marciano coming back across, or Jalen.
Right.
We
need
to hand it to him on that speed sweep that we keep faking it to him on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know, Marciano hadn't touched the ball a lot on offense.
That's right. You know
so
what?
that would play well into our hands because they wouldn't be expecting
They wouldn't expect it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thinking of misdirection right now and keeping it on the ground because you still want to move chains to keep that clock running.
That's where maybe a little Notre Dame box would work because, you know, you go one way and hit back the other.
Get him a pickle pop. Come on now.
I know
You
that's
heard
right.
us. Pickle pop, some mustard, body armor.
Back
whatever.
up. Back up. No.
Did you see him turn it on?
Yep. First down. What's going on? The break's too long. All right, you got me on? Jalen Daniels, after the injury, comes back with a first down run. So he got it out to the 22. Big first down. The clock can continue to move at 1:40 here in the third quarter. 27-14 Tallassee. Hope that Xavion can get back. We certainly will need him for the fourth quarter.
Oh, no doubt. But especially on defense. You got to have him on D.
Ellis back in at quarterback. Empty with a shotgun, and motion man is Daniels. Fake it to him and keep. Right side run. And he is going to go down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. 1:15 left in the quarter. Again, Tallassee with a 13-point lead. And there's Denny coming back on the field for Clay Central. You know, he got banged up earlier, too. He's playing both ways.
Yeah, good to see the big man back out on the field. You know, even if it's against an opponent, you don't want to see nobody get hurt.
Got a question for you. Is this the time that you start watching the play clock and running it down to allow the clock?
I would think so, yeah. I don't think you want to go too deliberate with that, but you certainly want to run that clock as much as you can, especially if you can line up and run and get first down after first down. Daniels with a running play. Goes right up the middle. Is hit and keeps his feet. He's still going. There's no whistle. 40-yard line to the 50, to the 40. Cuts back at the 35. Still on his feet to the 30 and down at the 28. Never put a knee down. The Clay Central players thought he was down. There is no call back there. They never whistled it dead. So it's
I
a
thought
first
he
down.
was down too. I can't. Wow.
Huge run by Jalen Daniels. First and 10 at the 28 of Clay Central.
That was the Michael Dyer play
47
in the national championship game.
Yes, it was. And that's going to end this third quarter of play. Tallassee 27, Central of Clay County 14. Tallassee Tigers football on WTLS, Tallassee Times TV, and Spectrum.
Michael, you gonna come right back to me? You gonna come right back to me? If I've got this right, 11 carries for 122 yards for Jalen.
Sounds about right.
11 carries, 122 yards for Jalen.
Let's go through the quarter stats through 3.
Total offense, Central of Clay, 144 yards. Tallassee, 446. Passing, Central of Clay on 3 of 8, 1 yard. Tallassee, 12 of 19, 243 yards. Rushing, Central of Clay, 143 yards on 22 attempts. Tallassee, 203 yards on 29 attempts.
Tallassee dominated this game. The lead 27-14 as we start the fourth quarter. Ellis fakes, then pops it outside. He's inside the 25, the 20, and down to the 15. Tyler Ellis with another Tallassee first down.
Our offense is leaning on them big time right now.
The cuts that Tyler is making,
he's seeing the field good.
Is unreal.
Yeah, he's seeing it good.
What a
man.
run threat he's become, and he certainly has been a great passing threat tonight.
Well, once Tyler became a run threat, our offense began to click better.
Yes.
Because you got to account for him now.
Tigers trying to get a W on senior night, clinch at least a share of the region title, and knock off number 6 ranked Clay Central. And I got to tell you, they look tired. Of course, they've been on the field most of the game, that defense.
Well, we got 400 yards offense.
Got a chance to maybe kind of put this thing away. Here's a running play. It's Daniels. He goes right up the gut of the defense, and there's nothing there. Second down. Maybe got a yard.
I think they may have gave him 2.
That's a lot more than I thought he got.
You're the score man. You're the stat keeper. You put it in the way you see it.
Well, they gave him to the 13, it looks like, and we're on the 15, so yeah.
Huh. I thought he was stopped at the line of scrimmage,
I did too, to be honest with you.
That was a good pickup. Let's go. We need some more.
Ellis in shotgun with Daniels to his left. And we didn't get that one off. It's going to be a 5-yard penalty against the Tigers.
I think we moved.
You know, it'd be nice to get this to a 3-score game, though.
Oh, wouldn't it, though?
Legal procedure.
You think you could place another fade in the corner right here?
I don't know. They might try it. Second down and 13 after the 5-yard penalty from the 17.
Yeah, they're running that clock now.
Oh, I don't blame them.
Down to 10 minutes left in the football game. Play clock down to 15. Ellis is going to hold it as long as he can. Bring in motion Daniels. Fake it to him. Ellis on the keeper right up the middle. And may have gotten back close to the original line. It'll be 3rd and long.
We at least need to pick up enough to get in field goal range to try to tack on, like you say, that way to make it a 3-score game.
Well, it'll make it a 8-point game.
Yeah.
You know, they got to get a touchdown and a conversion on both of them. A 2-point conversion is to be 16. And that's certainly tough to convert. You know, first you got to score the touchdowns, and then you got to make both conversions if that's the case. But I wouldn't feel comfortable unless we get maybe down inside the 15 at least. Trying a long field goal. And throw underneath. It's Goff, makes the catch, makes a man miss the 10. He's to the 5, down at the 3. 1st and goal, Tigers.
I like it.
Take what the defense gives you. Nobody out there on Goff. They were playing back off of him. He just makes the catch and makes the man miss and gets a 1st and goal. You know, what's most exciting about this, and I think you touched on it tonight, Odds, is we need to beat a good team in a situation like this, but it's what we're doing that makes you feel like you got a chance in the weeks to come.
Exactly.
That you can do a lot of things offensively. We know the defense is good too.
Well, and the other radio crew down here below us was discussing this a while ago about if we hold on, it's going to create a 3-way tie. And how's it going to shake out in the end?
That's a good question. There's a couple of tiebreaker situations we've got to look at. Here's Jalen up the middle. They're trying to push the pile in. He's into the end zone, and it is a touchdown. Jalen Daniels from 4 yards out, and Tallassee opens up the lead to 20, 34-14. Excuse me, 33-14. Extra point pending. Jalen Daniels on the run, another touchdown. What a drive by the Tigers once again. And a chance to make it a 20-point football game. Here's Clay Johnson. And that one, boy, we just have struggled getting everything going on the kicking tonight. It remains 33-14. Never got the kick down when he was there.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of penetration on the kicking team. They might have to go back and punt on that one.
8:17 left to play. Tallassee 33, Central of Clay 14.
I couldn't help it. On the extra point, they might have to go back and punt on that one. Whole lot of time, guys. Whole lot of time. Here we go.
Kicking for the Tigers, number 24, Johnson.
I can't know. What a ball game.
Deep for the Frontier, number 10, 15.
Johnson kicking off. Short kick.
Woo.
Fumble. It's on the ground.
Tallassee ball.
Tigers got it. Yes, they did. Luke Burdett covered it up. The ball hit an up man, and Tallassee covered it up at the 46. When it's going your way, it's going your way. 33-14, and the Tigers take it with 8:13 to go at the 46 of Clay Central.
Sometimes it's just your night, and tonight's our night right now. Everything is go. You know, early on in the game, though, we kept shooting ourselves in the foot in the first quarter, and the tide has turned. I hate to use that word, tide.
Wow.
But the tide has turned, and everything's going our way now.
Now is when this defense is really tired.
Yes.
Yeah, they were already with hands on hips in the last
Yes.
drive, and the Tigers' offense right back on the field, maybe to deliver the knockout blow here, if it hasn't already been dealt. 8:13 left in the football game, 33-14, Tallassee lead. Who saw this one?
I did not, but I'll take it.
Allison shotgun. Little pitch to the right side, Daniels. Daniels got an extra step right now. 45-40, 35, high stepping down to the 32, another
What's
first
the
down.
flag for, though?
It came down the field, and it's
all
going to be a holding against Tallassee, but it will be a spot foul, so it won't be a huge loss, but it will nullify the first down run. Yeah, it's going to bring up first down and about 9. So yeah, put it, or 8 even, maybe at the 44, because it was way down the field.
Yeah, when you're way down the field blocking on an occasion like that, you just got to let your guy go. You can't get a hold on a long run that deep down the field.
Under 8 minutes left in the game. First down and 8 at the 44. Ellis, shotgun set. He'll keep it this time, and he'll go right up the middle. 40, 35, down to the 30. A first down by Tyler Ellis. What a night. And him running the football the way he has. And we do have players down. At least 2 players were down for a moment. Now just 1 for Clay Central as the White Hat calls for an official timeout. We'll take it with him with 7:35 left in the football game. Tallassee 33, Central of Clay County 14.
He's holding his knee.
Did you see him hit that hole?
Shot him out like a
I
cannon.
know it. I'm like, wow.
He's faster than you give him credit for.
Oh, he is.
He's a 4-5 guy.
I've
Easy.
seen that, but he's hitting him with authority now. I mean, it's like, you know what they say? It's like it's slowing down for him.
If there was any college scouts around tonight, Tyler just increased his stock a lot. Michael, I won't mind if you go down to Grove Station and buy me some filet mignons and deliver them to my house.
Mignon.
For me. Me and Mason will be glad to eat them.
You could buy me just some amazing culinary gifts.
Huh?
The body language on the other sideline and then the other huddle is down, guys. We fixing to stick this thing in again, I think.
Oh, yeah.
What were you saying, Trey? What now? No, okay. Wait till the thing ends before you put me up.
Oh, is he walking on his own?
Injured player aided to his feet. It doesn't look good, at least for the rest of the night, for Troy Buchanan, that's 29, Jakeem McLemore, who's being aided off the field. So we'll hope that he can recover, but I don't think that's a cramp. That looks like a little more serious injury.
Well, he was holding his knee when he went down earlier, so let's hope that young man gets healed up and wish him certainly the best. Definitely don't like to see anybody get hurt.
Tallassee will have it at the 29. It'll be 1st and 10, 7:35 left in the football game, and a 33-14 lead. Chance to maybe punch in another one, as Daniels will be running from the Wildcat.
They're not respecting.
He's running like he's just started the game tonight, and certainly looks like he's got an extra step over the Clay Central defense. See, there's no reason for us to snap the football because we got 28 seconds still before we have to snap it. We can run the thing down below 7 minutes, and I wouldn't do it until it got down to single digits.
Oh, no way.
Absolutely no reason for that. We probably shouldn't have broke the huddle and got into that lineup until, well, they do it with 10 seconds on the clock. Here's a run right side. Daniels pushes a man off as he got inside the 25 and taken out of bounds inside the 20. Another Tallassee first down. Stepped out of bounds somewhere around the 18-yard line.
Jalen Daniels is running way better tonight than he has. You can tell that ankle's beginning to heal up. He's got his juke moves back. Man, he's cut. He looks like the Jalen Daniels we saw in the first game or two.
He looks like he's having fun now as well as healthy.
Yeah, good to see. Mentioned earlier tonight, he's been selected to play in the North-South All-Star game.
Yep, good for
him.
Big
accomplishment for him, certainly. That's for senior graduates. He's going to line up in the Wildcat once again. Low snap, picked it up off the ground and just dives down for some yardage to around the 15. Going to be about a 4-yard pickup. 2nd down and 6.
Yeah,
even when that didn't look like much, he got something.
This is right here where he was smart on that play. You don't want to do anything stupid. He did bobble the snap. Just pick it up and get what you can get. Let the clock run.
Main thing is he recovered it.
Yeah. We didn't need a turnover.
That's right.
I'm trying to remember the last time that we beat a ranked team.
Was it when we beat them with BB
No, it's been
up
since
there?
then. It's been since then. I'm just trying to remember. At least in our classification. Probably hadn't been that long ago, but 2nd down play, 6 to go. Hitting the backfield, gets outside. And cut down at the 15, down to the 13. He falls. 3rd down. He made something out of nothing on that one.
He's tired. Need to give him a break.
I don't think he's going to get one.
Nah.
Since Xavion is out of there for the moment.
Yeah, he's a little dinged up.
And unless you want to bring Tyler back in, let him run. 3rd down and about 4 to go from the 13 of Clay Central. 5 minutes left in the football game.
They don't need to forget about Marciano. Marciano can run, too. Here comes Tyler back in the game.
Break the huddle with 10 seconds on the play clock, 4:50 left to play. Empty backfield for Ellis. Brings Daniels in motion and gives it to him. And he will get a couple to the 11. It'll be 4th down, and I think Tallassee, since they've struggled so much with the kicking game,
I'm going for it.
It's going to go for it. It is 4th and a couple. Maybe a long yard, a short 2.
I'm going to tell you a play that would work right here. But I'm not the offensive coordinator. I would fake Jalen back that way and hand it off, sneak hand it off to Marciano coming back this way.
Oh,
He'll walk into the end zone.
I have a feeling Coach Battle's going to let the clock run down and take a timeout. And he's walking towards the official to let him know as soon as he gets to a 0 to give us the timeout. Under 4 minutes to play. That's what's going to happen. We'll take a break with him. 3:55. They stop the clock. 33-14 our score.
And the clock's still running. Oh.
That's all right.
Let it run. Run 10 or 15 off if they need to.
That's right. Hey. All right, let's sneak a peek at some stats right quick here.
We got to be approaching 500 yards offense.
Past it, 512. So Jalen's got 148. Tyler's got 86 yards on 15 carries.
Bring him on in. We'll take him.
Passing 255 yards, dude, on 13 completions.
This is a long 2 yards. The ball's outside the 11, and we're going to have to get past
Oh, yeah.
the
no
9-yard
doubt.
line to get a first down.
There ain't no doubt, dude. That's easy. You know, you go for it right here, whether you get it or not.
After the timeout, Tallassee back on the field. 3:52 on the clock till the game ends. 4th down and 2, a 33-14 lead. The ball at the 11. Xavier Carr back in. And he is going to run it right. He's going to cut back. He's going to have the first down. He's going to have a touchdown. Take that. Tigers 39-14 lead. An 11-yard run by Xavier Carr. That should do it.
I think that's ball game. What do they say? Smoke them if you got them. Pull out the cigars.
That's what they do when they beat the Volunteers, and that's what's happening here, right?
Hey,
Exactly.
That
Going to happen tomorrow, too, probably,
that
right?
fat lady's already singing, y'all.
Yeah.
She's in the chorus.
Beckham's down here saying, let's go for 2. I think they are.
Well, they might, since
Well,
they've struggled with the
Might as well.
They've
extra
had
points
issues.
tonight. Just the whole thing, it's not really worked so well. May do the same thing with Xavier. Low snap, and he did not get it. So it remains 39-14, 3:46 left to play. Tallassee Tigers football from 1300 WTLS and 106.5 FM.
Heck of a senior night.
Exactly.
Michael, you're welcome. I gave you a game on the pick 'em. A bunch of us did.
Oh, I picked this one, David.
I didn't. I picked Clay. That was my. I picked Tallassee on the radio, but that was my hedge pick because I figured everybody was going to pick Clay. So I should have done what I was going to do to start with and just pick Tallassee.
Hey, turning point. The unintentional onside kick to open the second half.
No doubt. No doubt.
Yeah, I guess so.
The intentional.
Because after that, we haven't slowed down, offensively or defensively.
We've dominated this game. Uh-oh.
Ball went through the hands of one of the return men, but they grab it. Does Clay Central. Wenzel brings it up to the 41 as we return to action. 3:38 left to play. 39-14 Tallassee. As we're counting down the seconds to at least a share of the region championship. And we got to go through the formulas. I know Coach Battles mentioned a couple of things, but I do want to look at it again before we know for sure that we're going to be a certain seed. There's a lot of intricacies with the scenarios that are in play.
Yeah.
And we may not even know until next week. I just want to make sure that we don't say we're going to be 1 or 2 or whatever. We do know we tied for the top, but it's going to be a three-way tie for the top.
Right.
Because Sylacauga was pulling away from Hopeful, looked like they were going to get the win tonight. And 3 teams with the same record. Of course, we lost to Sylacauga. Clay Central beat Sylacauga, and we're beating Clay tonight. And in case something really crazy happens, we're going to get the win tonight. Run right up the middle with a big man. Going to have a big gain inside Tallassee territory, inside the 40. That's the fullback.
That's the guy that was hurt.
McLemore. He was hurt. He's not hurt now.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's not hurt on that run.
Yeah, the clock's still running, even though they never stopped it to move the chains. You really haven't been able to figure that out tonight, how that thing has been operating. Maybe they're making up for lost time because they've stopped it when they should have stopped it, and otherwise. Here's a run up the middle with McNeil, or actually that's Heflin, who would get down inside the 30 to the 25, 2:45, and it's a running clock, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, the official just winding it up quick. Elmore County, last check, was trailing Talladega. And it's 43-28 now is that score.
Talladega.
Yeah. Up the middle inside the 20 of the Tigers. 2:15 left to play.
Yes.
Second down and 5. Heflin close to the first down. Let's see if he got it. Down about 12, it looks like. It is a first down. 1:57. They stopped the clock to move the chains this time.
But the ref's winding it back up.
He is, but the guy never started it.
There it goes.
What's that guy doing up there tonight?
I don't know.
All right, running play. It's going to be inside the 10 to the 9 with Heflin running. Second down. They can get to the 2 and get a first down. Second down and 7 now from the 9-yard line.
3-yard gain, second on 7.
Next week is homecoming. Can't wait. Always look forward to it.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
be Carroll of Ozark coming here.
Fun day.
1:28 to go in this game. Shotgun formation. Yates runs it himself. He gets inside the 5. He's going to be close to the first down near the 3. He is short, and it's third down. Clock still ticking. 1:12 to go.
I'm selfish. I want to keep him in my den zone.
Sure. Just because the defense has played so well tonight. They played well all season, really. I felt like the Sylacauga game was the anomaly. Here's the run left side. Yates has stood up. He spins down close to the first down. He probably has it on, let's see, where did he get? To about the 2. I think that's what he needed. They call a timeout at 43.9. It is a first and goal.
Can our defense make a stand right here?
They haven't called it a first down yet.
I think they.
Oh, yeah, they did. All right, they just had. I see.
They just never moved the chains off, yeah. Well, we're going to see the Clay Central team try to punch it in and get a score here. It's not going to matter much. They're not going to be able to come back. Tallassee's going to get the win tonight. We remind you after the game that we've got the scoreboard show. That'll take you to 11 o'clock. Then College Football Outlaws. Tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock, it's College Football Outlaws, followed by Tallassee football, the replay. Then Lindy's football report and Alabama versus Tennessee tomorrow at 3 o'clock airtime, 6 o'clock kick. We're over 500 yards offense tonight, Oz. I know you have been keeping up with that. What a night for the offense, and the defense has stood strong on top of that, too.
I got to do this. College football out.
You like that?
I just like that.
I do, too. First and goal from the 1. Running play. Bender with a tackle, not going in on this play.
Good
Down
job,
goes Heflin at the 3.
Yeah, good play by James Bender. He didn't lose containment on that play.
Lost a yard.
You know, early on in the night, that's the play they were hurting us on. They were bouncing it to the outside because we kept losing containment. Bender did a nice job on
This
that
might
play.
be the final play of the game. We're under 20 seconds to go now. Heflin. Neal.
I got it.
And did he get in? Yes, he did with 12 seconds, and the clock keeps on running.
Flag on the play.
They're going to just let it run out. The clock just keeps on going. Finally, they stopped it at 2 seconds.
There's a flag on the play.
Let's see about the penalty.
And it's at the line of scrimmage.
I think we're going to have a personal foul on Clay.
Well, does the score stand? That's a question.
I believe it was after the play, after the touchdown.
Yeah, there's one. Let's see. What are they calling there?
Well, we're still waiting on the official.
Right.
For something that doesn't really matter that much.
Personal
Personal
foul.
foul. And I guess negates that touchdown. Wipes that off the board.
It's a dead ball foul. Coach says we're going to take 15 on the kickoff.
Oh, okay. He never said touchdown, though. You know, you're supposed to raise your hands and say touchdown. Now he does. Thank you.
Okay, there it goes.
All right, so it's 43 to 20. Excuse me, 39 to 20. 5 seconds left. Yeah, I'm trying to get through this. They put seconds back on the clock. He scored with about 10 seconds left, but they put 5 just for good measure.
What are we
39 to 20 now he's put 11 seconds up there.
All right.
We're worried about those seconds. I mean, like it matters. We're up by 19 either way. All right. Heck, I'd make them. I put 15. Why don't you just take 15 on the kick? Not the kickoff. How does it matter?
Yeah, I don't.
Let's make them miss one.
They're going for 2.
All right. And they'll go back to that wishbone set. Little bootleg action. Can Yates get there? Nope. Not with Xavion Carr on the edge. Pushed him out.
He
No,
said he got
in. That was a terrible call. All right, well, whatever. 39-22. We'll take one more timeout. 11 seconds left to play.
He never made it.
Now I'm soft.
Luckily, we were up far enough it doesn't hurt us.
I think I've missed every one of the calls tonight on extra point or 2-point conversion or something. Seems like everything.
I'm in there with you. Don't worry.
I mean, how many of these have we thought were good or bad and they called them the other way?
Boy, how do we know? I can't know.
So they're going to be kicking from the 20.
I think we're right where we need to be on the breaks there, Trey, I guess. Yeah, it looks like we're about right, because I'm guessing we'll have one more break after this, and then we'll wrap it up. Yes.
Volunteers were assessed a 15-yard penalty for personal foul.
25, yeah.
They're going to line up for an onside kick with 11 seconds left to play. 39-22 is our score now. Tallassee's going to get the win tonight over Clay Central, get a share of the region championship, which they'll share with Clay Central and Sylacauga, and the seeds will be determined later. Everson can't get it, and it is covered up by the Volunteers at their own 30. They backed them up 15, for the penalty. 7.6, have a chance to run at least one more play, maybe 2. We'll have our scoreboard coming up here momentarily. The Community Home Health and Hospice postgame is also coming up. The word of Coach Mike Battles, I'm sure, very excited about this performance tonight by his Tigers. Best game we played all year, isn't it?
Oh, hands down,
yes.
Best ball game we've
Complete
Yeah.
game.
No doubt about it. All right, so if that's the case, then if we can finish 4th, that we know who the seeds are going to be, right? In the other region. If we finish 1, we get 4.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We should be Carroll of Ozark.
Yeah. This might be the last play.
I don't see how
We could play Carroll back-to-back weeks. That would be really weird if that's the way it works out. Play action, looking to throw.
There's a bad hole right there.
Down the field, deep. And the man's open, makes the catch. And is taken down by Everson short of the touchdown. He's going to throw the flag for horse collar. It's the right call.
And then they're going to throw a personal foul call on him because he took his helmet off.
Well, they're going to have another untimed play inside the 10. At least he kept him out of the end zone.
Yeah. Had a bad hold back here. He tackled our defender to the ground.
Yeah. Well, you want to finish right here. We'd like to go in and wrap this thing up. This game should have been over a few minutes ago, we thought. But how long is it? Have you ever played the 11, 25 seconds, whatever, last 20 seconds of a game take this long?
I don't think so. We
believe they're chanting the band here. If they can score 17 points with no time on the clock, I'd like to see it.
But if they score right here, it's going to make this game seem closer than it really is. Because we've dominated this game.
I know. I don't really care about all that. Let's just end this thing, right? But spot the ball and let's play the final down. How about it? I mean, the game's over. Put the ball down inside the 10, give them the one play, and let's finish this thing. This is ridiculous. This is what kills me about officiating.
Yeah, me too.
Dragging the game out for no reason whatsoever. Make the call, move on. It'll be a first and goal. Again, an untimed down. The clock has already expired, so they'll get one play. You can't end the game on a penalty.
And now we're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, why not? We'll keep it. We're going to keep it here. Clay Central will use their final timeout, I think.
That makes zero sense.
Or whatever it is. Yeah. Kind of taking, stealing the thunder from us a little bit. This thing's dragging on so much.
We can't have you, Dave.
Yeah. Well, most of the fans have made their way to the exits at least. Yeah, got their money's worth tonight. Got to see a great performance. Remember, in the post game, we'll get Coach Battles. Also have our Spectrum player, our C.J. Ledbetter Superman Award. That's coming up whenever this thing ends.
Well, he probably wants to keep him out of the end zone, but
who called the timeout? That's the thing.
Central.
Oh, I thought we did. My bad.
I think it was Central. Here they are back on the field. This will be it.
Are you sure?
I hope. Forbidding another penalty at least.
Good golly.
From the 2-yard line. Running play. Didn't get in. No, he did. Might as well. That's it. They won't kick it. 39-28 is going to be the final score in the book. Can we exit the field now? Thank you. Tallassee a winner tonight. Big victory over Clay Central. 39-28 is going to be your final score. Congratulations to the Tigers on at least clinching a share of the Class 5A Region 4 championship. We'll take a timeout when we come back. We'll wrap things up with Coach Mike Battles and, again, have our Player of the Game award after this on WTLS Tallassee Times TV and Spectrum.
Glad 29's all right. I hate that he got that big old run, but he showed he wasn't hurt that bad.
Yeah, I hate they tacked on them 2 cheap touchdowns at the end.
Yeah.
Makes it look a lot closer than what this game really was.
Other scores around 5A. Sylacauga 21, Hopewell 9. Talladega 43, Eclectic 28. Shelby County 35, Jefferson 7. Pike Road 44, Rainbow 0. Charles Henderson 14.
That's what it sounded like.
Andalusia 48, Carolina Ozark 24.
Yeah.
39-28, the final score. Tallassee a victor tonight as we go to the Community Home Health and Hospice postgame show. And a good game by the Tigers tonight. Really played well. Beating a solid team. You know how good Clay Central is. They are always in the mix. And we just took the game over in the second half. And really, one of the big parts of this game was when we were able to even things up right before half.
Yes.
And we got the big turnover on the opening kickoff and drove right in and scored, and we never looked back. And really, you go back to the 14-6 score that Central Clay led. Tallassee went on a 33-0 run in this game.
That's right.
To take a 39-14 lead. And they did get a couple of late touchdowns to make it look a little more respectable. But very impressive performance tonight by Tallassee. You got the stats, Oz, before we get to the coach.
I do. Total offense, Central of Clay, 273. Tallassee, 523. Passing for Central of Clay, 4 of 9, 68 yards. Tallassee, 255 yards on 13 of 20. Rushing, Central Clay, 205. Tallassee, 268. Let's go to the penalties because
there were a few of those.
There were a few, but we actually had more. 7 for 60 yards. Central Clay, 5 for 35 yards.
We're going to go down the field. Winning coach Mike Battles with Chris Lackey.
Coach, huge win tonight against Clay Central. I know you're proud of the way your players played tonight.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you talk about high school football in the state of Alabama, Clay Central's always when there's Clay County and everything. So anytime you can get a win against them, that's great for your kids. Our kids played hard. They've played with effort all year, and they played exceptionally hard tonight and came up with some unbelievable plays. Tyler threw the ball really well. We had the running game, and defense played lights out. So I'm proud of the kids. This is something I told them, you know, it's senior night, and that night's just as much for your families as it is for you. And the best present you can give them is to go out here and play hard and win this ball game. So I think we've had a great night.
Great job, Coach. Let's get it.
Thank you, Chris. Thanks for filling for Brad tonight. Great job. Coach Mike Battles feeling pretty good about his team's effort. Now, I know you got the total stats. Do you have some individual numbers? Because we definitely want to look at that before we give our Spectrum Player of the Game
Yes,
award.
let me, hold on. Sorry about that. I was about to email everything. Let me get it back open, and I'll give you some individual numbers. So for Tyler was 13 of 19 for 255 yards, 3 TDs. He did have the 1 interception. Rushing, Jalen, 18 attempts, 148 yards. Tyler, 15 attempts, 86 yards. And Xavion, 6 attempts, 34 yards. Rushing.
Receiving. We had a couple of receivers that looked
we
pretty
had
good
a
out
few.
there tonight, too.
Ziggy, 6 receptions, 181 yards.
Wow.
Clayton, 3 receptions for 32. Jalen, 3 receptions for 27. And Dante, 1 for 15. So distributed the ball around nicely tonight.
Yeah, and I think you said we had over 500 yards total offense tonight. It's been I'm trying to remember the last time we played a team like this and put that much yards on them. Think about it.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You know, and we said this when we were at one of the breaks. You don't see Clay Central give up this amount of yards. You don't see them lose by this amount. Like I said, the score is a lot closer than what this game really was. I mean, we dominated this second half, and they tacked on what I would call 2 cheap touchdowns at the end. But, man, impressive game by the Tallassee Tigers, and a very good – hey, I've got to give the Tallassee coaches credit. What a game plan. That was a great game plan tonight.
They trusted in their team to make the plays tonight, doing some things that we may not see as much. We're starting to feel much more confident with their ability to throw the football. They attacked them down the field and hit some big ones tonight. And our Spectrum Player of the Game, our C.J. Ledbetter Superman Award, goes to Tyler Ellis, and he might as well have had a cape on tonight the way he played back there,
no doubt.
throwing the football and running it as well. Looked outstanding back there. What a game, and we've seen him come of age this year. We talked about some of the bigger games he's had. I don't think there are none bigger than the way he played tonight, especially versus a team like this. And you were saying, Oz, when's the last time, I guess we were all talking about it, we had a guy throw for 250 yards.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
I don't know.
Yes.
And I think, Philip, you said never. I'm not sure. It seems like we've had a few. Maybe I was thinking of Casey Baines recently.
Yeah.
Have to go back and look at some of those numbers. But, wow.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. What a night tonight for the Tigers. Again, winners 39-28 over Clay Central. And we'll be talking about that, the scoreboard coming up, looking at some other games. We will also try to set the stage for what we might see in the postseason. Of course, we got one more game to finish up next week with homecoming and Carroll of Ozark. You don't want to go to sleep on that one. That game might actually have some implication to this postseason seeding.
Right.
It could come into play. Yeah. We'll look at all of that. And that's a pretty good football team, too. They're definitely capable. And we said it might even be that we could see them twice.
That is correct.
Yeah, it's possible
Depending on where we fall.
They could actually come up here 2 straight weeks. How many times have you seen that? It's a possibility. That'll wrap it up for the Community Home Health and Hospice postgame show. Once again, your final score is 39-28 Tallassee. For the crew here, Chris Lackey for Brad Davis tonight on the field, Stephen Oz Osborne and Philip Nelson in the box, as well as our Tiger Media video guy, Philip Beckham. Michael Butler here at the stadium. For Leanne Butler, who worked the studio, and Trey Taylor, we appreciate you listening and watching tonight. Once again, Tallassee winners by a score of 39-28 over Clay Central.
Go Tigers.
Appreciate it, Trey. See you in a little bit. Thanks, man.